What's up, guys? How we doing? Got a crazy, wild Sunday today. Thomas, the Cowboys are about to kick, for us anyway. Some people have already seen it, but a 64-yard attempt to force overtime with the Giants?
Yeah, I think he just made it actually, Josh, depending on where you're at in red zone.
Oh,
But
okay.
he nailed it. So they go to overtime. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy right now. But that game doesn't really matter because what matters,
Nope.
Josh, is Chiefs versus Eagles is about 10 minutes away from kicking off here. Rematch at the Super Bowl, Arrowhead Stadium. It's a lot on the line today. I know it's only week 2. We don't want to overreact to week 1. Week 2, though, a lot can happen. And this is a good Chiefs team that's reeling with a bunch of injuries.
Yes, definitely is. Lots of opportunity for the Eagles, as you mentioned, as we talked about for a number of different streams and videos and everything else. But we're ready to get this game underway. About 7 to 10 minutes, somewhere around there, depending on how close they are to the exact kickoff timing. But somewhere there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Drop a like if you haven't already for people wondering what's happened. Yeah, Dallas and the Giants are in overtime, 37-all. It's insanity. And by the way, Brandon Aubrey could have literally made a 75-yarder there. That was clearing the like a 64-yarder that he made look like a 40-yarder. Nonetheless, I mean, I guess it's would the best option maybe be a tie for us? I don't know. Maybe I was hoping for a Giants win, of course, because looking down the road. But either way, if the Eagles take care of business here, lead the NFC East, continue this road. Hey, look, they got difficult games, everything else there, but it's in Kansas City, only 1.5-point favorites. It feels like a slight, I don't know, disrespect, or maybe it's just extra respect because the Chiefs and Arrowhead and Andy Mahomes and Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes not losing 2 games in a row. They're not going to start at 0-2. People believe in that even with the injuries. But looking at it on paper, if the Eagles, and I know we said that last week with the Cowboys game too, but if the Eagles take care of business, they have way more offensive weapons. They have more weapons really all over the field, but certainly on offense.
They really should. I know everyone's going to think about Patrick Mahomes in this game, but no running game for the Chiefs last week, Josh. Obviously, their top 2 receivers are out. Xavier Worthy not going to play today, even if he did suit up, which he's been ruled out. But there was thoughts earlier in the week, maybe Worthy plays, maybe he doesn't. It really shouldn't matter. This comes down to Philadelphia's defense being able to do exactly what they did in the Super Bowl, and that is make Patrick Mahomes extremely uncomfortable. Do they need 5 sacks and all those turnovers and, making Patrick Mahomes' day complete hell like it was? No, but you still have to get after him. Didn't register a stack last week of Dak Prescott. Now you bring in Zadarius Smith. What does he look like as the newest member of the Eagle pass rush? And the big factor today, Josh, Jalen Carter. He's been extremely locked in all week, according to a lot of people inside that building. I think he makes a big difference today. And that Eagle defense hopefully can have some fun like they did in Super Bowl 59.
Yes, we were absolutely hoping for a little bit of fun. And Jalen Carter wanting to see the bread man out there. Shout out to James saying I need Broncos to win and Eagles to win to cash out a $500 payout and a $10 bet. I don't even know what you would have placed for that, but $10 to $500. My gosh. Well, blessings on that, I suppose. Feel free to use code Philly Special for people looking on Underdog or scan the QR code. Speaking of some of the guys that are going to be active or others that will not, I guess we could share officially for the inactives, people wondering on that side. So the Eagles posted this a little bit ago, but for your official updates there, the Eagles inactive is Azeez Ojulari for the second game in a row, as well as Obo Okoronkwo for the second game in a row. Will Shipley, Tanner McKee, not surprised, Drew Kindle, and Dallas Goedert. A couple of those being injuries, which we already expected, but multiple games in a row of those pass rushers. The difference, Thomas, as you just said there, though, is Zadarius Smith. So, they feel like they're going to go in that direction. They just need the guys for 4 of them.
Yeah, it's still weird that Azeez Ojulari cannot even get dressed for these games, right? He was the big offseason addition. I know Zadarius Smith is his replacement, but it's very, very interesting, the fact that he can't even play on special teams. He was asked about that earlier this week and said he'll do whatever it takes, and yet here we go. So trading him becomes tough when you don't actually have game footage for the teams to witness, but either way, not a lot of surprises here. Tanner McKee, he's actually started throwing this week on that injured right thumb. Obviously not going to play today, but getting closer. That means Sam Howell will be your backup, and then obviously, hopefully, you're going to see him play. It's going to be a Jalen Hurts type day. What does Jalen Hurts look like today, Josh? I mean, I am hammering all of the overs on Underdog for A.J. Brown, for Devontae Smith, for Jahan Dotson. I think Grant Calcaterra's number is 19. I have one of those going a little bit higher. I just want to see them spread the football around, no Dallas Goedert, and just show me the exact same offense we saw in Super Bowl 59. They were extremely balanced. They ran the football a ton in that game. Not saying they ran it well. 25 carries for Saquon Barkley is a massive, massive number. But the fact that A.J. Brown had a very quiet week 1 kind of hints he's going to have a big game today, unless the Chiefs want to completely shut him down. If that's the case, find somebody else. I'm hoping for a really big day from Jalen Hurts.
Yes, and that's what we're. The question will be too, like you said, with AJ Brown and Anthony DeBona. Shout out to him, had brought up this stat previously. But whenever AJ Brown does not have a game with a lot of receptions, then he will usually come back. I think it was 2 receptions or fewer. He had always come back and had at least 5. So for those instances of like, okay, can AJ Brown, find something? Will the Eagles force it to him? I don't think it'll be like an extreme force, but I would be very surprised if it's not like, hey, you can game plan some stuff. You can script stuff, especially early in the game. So I'll be very surprised, like I say, if you go to the opening drive and it's like, wow, A.J. Brown did not get anything schemed open, right? Even if it's a short completion, just something to get him involved. But ultimately, it's a pick your poison with this Eagles offense, and I'm right there with you. Like I assume, and I think everyone assumes, maybe this is the surprise that Steve Spagnuolo will go with. But I assume that they're going to say the same thing from the Super Bowl. Let's just shut down the Eagles' running game and force Jalen Hurts to beat them. We'll see. It hasn't worked in past meetings. Jalen Hurts has been really good, but, could be a change of course. And then if that's the case, I guess Saquon Barkley in the offensive line play a little bit better than the week against Dallas last week and be good either way. So,
well, here's the question now, Josh, because Fox is the one airing the Eagle game. I still have Giants Cowboys on my Fox stream here, so I don't know if we're gonna get the kickoff in time for Eagles Chiefs. We got to keep an eye on that one. Philadelphia, if they're going to delay it or if they're going to kick it at 4:25. That's a minute from now. They have not kicked yet, but I can't turn to the Eagles game at the moment.
I can't either. I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, isn't it like the broadcasting, like the deals or whatever they have to go to the other game, don't they? Or is it because it's bonus coverage and they just stay there?
I am not sure. It is the Dallas
America's
Cowboys.
Game
the
of the
Dallas
week.
Cowboys are in overtime. I know.
You can't miss America. They got to switch from the fraud America's team to the real America's team and go to America's Game of the Week.
You would think.
This is crazy if
we'll
they
see.
just keep it rolling. I mean,
we'll see.
Like you say, there's a minute until they're gonna do the kickoff. Somebody says game was on Fox Deportes. For some people, I guess. I don't know.
They are kicking off right now in Kansas City. I have just confirmed they are, because Tank Bigsby is back there. So can we really not watch the Eagle game until this Cowboy game could go on forever?
You got to be kidding me. Surely there's another way.
I can't go to Sunday Ticket either. There's no way. There's no way. We're not going to be able. So we're going to have to go on Red Zone, I guess, to be able to see this.
This is so ridiculous.
There's no way.
So the Eagles are going to get the ball first.
Yes, Philadelphia is going to get the ball first, and at the moment, we can't watch it.
We'll give you as best as we can for updates.
There's no way. Okay, let's go to play-by-play here on ESPN, because they are about to.
Share something.
There's no way.
Make sure to drop a like for us while we're trying to get this thing. We'll get the legit everything as much as we can, but for the moment, practice with the 10, though. Saying 24-20 is the prediction. Also, Jalen Carter sack, Campbell sack, cornerbacks INT, bold I know, but that's what he's going with. So
okay, I have Philly. Wait, can I? I can't do the quad box on my TV or on my computer. You can't go quad box on a non-TV. So I have it on Red Zone right now. They have just kicked, and so they're showing me Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady, and then they just took it away back to Dallas. So much for that. Why? I really can't watch it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing.
Oh my goodness!
And they're just going to keep going back to Dallas.
Mm-hmm. And Dallas is about to punt, so this is going to take a little bit longer here.
Okay, well,
surely we can go.
John
to Philly,
Mechie
right?
has returned it for 26 yards to the Philly 31. For people wondering, I'm literally just on the GameCast, but that's
what we have right now. Yeah, I cannot go to. This is crazy. Sometimes YouTube TV makes me want to go nuts. Like I should be able to watch the Eagles no matter what because I pay for Sunday Ticket. No matter what. Oh, here it is. I have it now. I am pretty sure that I have Philly.
You got it?
I clicked on it. Yeah, but I know it's oh, here, let's go live. Yeah, I have it right now. All right, here we go. 2nd and 13. All right, here we go. Philadelphia moving left to right. They're starting at the ball's at the 27-yard line. Hurts in the gun. Barkley in motion right now. Mechie now flanks out of the backfield. Hurts on 2nd and 13. He's going to dump it off underneath. Caught John Mechie. Long way to go, and he's upended for a loss of 1. All right, here comes a very quick 3rd and 14.
Lovely.
Okay.
What channel
I don't
was
know
that
if you
one
can
on?
get it yet. I actually went live on YouTube TV and went down to the Sunday ticket version of Eagles Chiefs. Is how I found
Oh,
it.
okay. Maybe that's.
So we'll see if that actually makes a difference. But it should. Okay. 13:44 to go here. Opening drive, Philadelphia. 3rd down and 14. Philadelphia, all white uniforms, green helmets. Kansas City, obviously, playing at home. They're going with the white pants, red helmets, and red jerseys. 3rd and 13. Hurts backed up at his own 27 in the gun. Barkley standing to his left. Play clock winding down. Hurts stamps his foot. Now we have a jump at the line, and I think we're going to get an offsides on KC. Let's see. Both sides flinched.
All right, I think I got
Chiefs
it
think
as
it's
well.
on Landon Dickerson here. Waiting on the call. Still waiting on the call. It's a matter of if Dickerson moved first or if they got Chris Jones, actually. Let's see. Still waiting on the call here. Here we go. Oh, it's offsides. Okay.
Okay, come on now.
That is not an automatic first down because it was 3rd and 14, so at least makes it a little bit more manageable here. And so now you'll have a 3rd down and about 8. But yeah, Chris Jones definitely jumped. I thought he got back in times, but he did not. Also, shout out Landon Dickerson for being healthy for this one. 3rd and 8 now.
Yep. For people wondering, by the way, the Chiefs did win the coin toss, but they deferred, so which is why the Eagles have it.
All right. Hurts in the gun. AJ alone at the bottom of the screen. Dotson and Smitty slot to the far side. Hurts. Chiefs showing a little bit of pressure here. Now stamps his foot. He's going to drop back. 4-man pressure. Look right, throw right. Caught AJ Brown, and he's got to get upended and short. He's about a yard short there at the 40. But there's your first AJ Brown target of the day and first catch. That's good for 7. And now you are in Eagle territory, but you could go tush push here if you want. And it looks like the offense will stay on the field. They're going to try and shove it, Josh.
Set the tone, baby. There's no decision to be made here.
In comes Kylan Granson, Calcaterra. Looks like they got Darius Cooper as well, and they will line up in a brotherly shove formation. 4th and 1 from the Eagle 40. Hurts. Trying to get him a jump offside. Plenty of time here. 14 on the play clock, 13 on the play clock. Now snaps it, goes forward, and he got it, but there's a flag.
It's a flag.
Normally, that would tell you it was a neutral zone infraction. Let's see, though. But Hurts had enough for a first down temporarily.
It's got to be, right? It's a false start. You blow it dead.
Unless the Eagles lined up in the neutral zone, and they lined up offsides. Offside defense. Nope. There you go. Just like the opening drive of the Super Bowl, or I guess the second drive of the Super Bowl, Philadelphia had a brotherly shove for a touchdown, and yep, there's a hand way past the Eagles' football there. That wasn't even close.
It's half
and
a
Philadelphia
football.
gets a big first down.
It's half a football. That line, the left side of the line, Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, it's just like, whoop, there it goes.
Yep.
Push him straight through. Every time.
So 3rd and 14 if Philadelphia gets a first down up to the 45. Here we go. Now they go I formation. Granson, the offset fullback, with Saquon Barkley, the lone setback. Hurts under center. Calls for the football. Turn give Barkley, running up the middle, spins out of one tackle, going nowhere, and he lost 2 yards there. And it's been a rough first couple of carries for Saquon Barkley. Remember, Josh, no one could figure him out in the postseason. 3 straight games. And then Kansas City, the one thing they did well was garbage time yards to Xavier Worthy and stopping Saquon Barkley in Super Bowl 59. And so far, so good early in this game.
Yep. That's kind of the standard theme of the Steve Spagnuolo defense, or at least what he tries to choose, is take away Saquon Barkley, but if the passing game can get going, may not matter. A.J. Dillon now is subbed in for Saquon.
You go trips at the bottom. Now motion Calcaterra across the formation. He was very good in relief of Dallas Goedert last season. Hurts in the gun on a 2nd and 11. Ball at the 44-yard line. Opening drive of the game for Philly. Hurts takes a snap. Blitz coming left side. Stops, throws. That's going to be incomplete, and it's nearly picked. Pinballed off of Calcaterra's hand, and McDuffie had a chance. Thankfully, it was a little bit too high. It'll be 3rd down and long now for Philadelphia.
Get multiple long 3rd downs here. Not the recipe for success, obviously, but Chiefs sending a delayed blitz on that option. Some people asking, watching the game, if you have Sunday ticket, scroll down. Like Thomas said, you click on the option there below, not the Fox broadcast, but otherwise you're stuck with Dallas.
A.J. Dillon still in here on 3rd down and 11. We'll see what they got here. A.J. Brown at the top of the formation. He's got McDuffie on him. 4 in the play clock. Hurts pointing out a possible Spagnuolo blitz. Here they come. Jalen steps back. Clean pocket. Now fires right side. That's caught way short, though. Devontae Smith. He got maybe 6. And so Philadelphia will have to punt here with the ball very close to the 50. Good protection for Jalen Hurts with an all-out blitz. Just nothing down the football field, and Philadelphia punts.
Yeah, Thomas, you called it. It was great pickup there on that blitz. Jalen had plenty of time to throw, but the route that he went to with Smitty, the only one really open across the field, well short of the sticks, and we'll see the defense.
All right, so in comes Braden Mann. They got the ball up to the 49 of Philadelphia, which means they're going to have a chance to go ahead and pin them back deep. That would be the hope. Mann barely gets it away. That was very dangerous. This is angling left side and really good, and takes a nice eagle hop and then falls out of bounds inside the 10. And so there's the weapon, the right foot of Braden Mann. That was fantastic last week against Dallas and great once again. So bad starting field position for our first Patrick Mahomes drive. Quick check on the Cowboy game, Josh. They are still 0-0, or I should say they're 37-37 in overtime. Cowboys punted. The Giants have punted. Now the Cowboys have the football at their own 19-yard line. 4 minutes left in overtime of that one. Interesting outcome to be determined in the NFC East. But now we go Eagle defense. And this secondary against Patrick Mahomes, and looks like Isaiah Pacheco, the lone setback on the opening drive for the Chiefs. This will be a run. Left side, Pacheco gets around the edge and tackled by Zach Bond, not after he got about 6 yards there. Another thing they did not do well in the Super Bowl, Josh, was run, but they were behind so quickly they didn't really have a chance to. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, see if they make a concerted effort off the left side there. Eagles not able to keep contain and pick up some good yardage.
Mahomes, quick huddle, now up to the line. 10 minutes to go here, first quarter. Chiefs wearing their red jerseys, moving right to left. Travis Kelce motions the left side of the formation. Mahomes will throw for the first time. Looks left, now throws deep down left side, incomplete. Boy, he sailed it over Noah Gray. Might have had him open. And that is an incomplete pass, 3rd down and 3. It looked like Reid blanket-shipped the closest Eagle.
The Eagles very fortunate on that one. I don't know if that was zone coverage, if someone's supposed to be there in man coverage on that. It looked zone, but yeah, you're right. He got wide open, a very errant throw from Mahomes. I mean, that should have been a pretty easy completion for a big gain.
High throw from Jalen Hurts early, high throw from Patrick Mahomes early. They all said pregame, really the entire week, this was just another game, Josh. It might be a little different than what they said externally. 3rd down and 3 coming, though. Mahomes in the gun, takes the snap, play action, rolling to his right, still rolling. Here comes Nolan Smith, now fires incomplete. Really good play there by Zach Bond. Nolan Smith applied the pressure. They tried to dump it underneath to the tight end, and Bond with the hit, and it'll be an instant 3 and out for the Bird defense. How about that?
Love to see that from Fangio's defense. And you're right, Thomas. This was really good read because Smith passes off the running back there, able to get pressure on Mahomes, and Zach Bond reads it beautifully to deliver the hit.
Well, for as bad as the opening drive was for the Bird defense last week, that's as good as you could have hoped this week. As 3 plays, they get 7 yards and now a punt on 4th and 3. Matt Ariza standing back at his zone 4. Jahan Dotson bats to return this one. Ariza barely got it underway. I thought Tristan McCollum had a chance there. And this is going to be fair caught by Dotson at the 21. Excuse me, that was actually Marcus Epps. But 21-yard line, it goes Jahan Dotson. And 2 straight punts for both teams here as they keep us. Oh, no, they're not going to go to commercial break. They're going to keep it here. Let's go.
Man, I thought he actually blocked that one.
I thought he did, too. I thought he did, too.
He got so close. That's both punts, too. I mean, keep an eye on special teams. I know a lot of times we talk about the offense and defense, but in games like this, the spread 1.5 feels like special teams could play an extra point in this one.
All right, yeah, they're not going to go to commercial break, so out will come Jalen Hurts for drive number 2. Here we go. See if they can get something going. A little more A.J. Brown, right? Target him on that first slant. Let's get him again. 1st and 10 from the Philly 21. Brown at the bottom of the formation. Looked like Darius Cooper at the top. No Smitty for this first snap. Hurts takes a snap, play action, rolling to his right, still rolling, now fires. That's going to be incomplete, trying to get A.J. Brown. Good coverage there by Cook, be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, there was a target. I mean, he's looking A.J. Brown's way, but you're like you said, good coverage. I like getting Jalen out in motion and moving. I'm not sure if I prefer that direction. If we could go to the other side, it's a little more difficult throwing across the body that way, but overall, just good coverage.
By the way, Kansas City has basically loaded the box every single snap so far, and so they are going to ask Jalen to beat him with his arm and A.J. Brown to beat him with his hands. Nowhere to run the football early, and they're loading it up again here. 2nd down and 10, 22-yard line of Philadelphia. Play clock down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. Hurts out of the gun will snap it. 4-man pressure. Looking right, coming back left. Underneath, caught Saquon Barkley. Way to go to get past the line of scrimmage and maybe gets back there. It'll be 3rd down and 10. And so Eagle offense struggling here early.
It's hard to see with the TV angles. We can't see the wide receiver routes there, but once again, the Eagles' O-line, they gave Jalen plenty of time, and he chooses just to dump it off to Saquon, so didn't like what he saw downfield. But as we've continued to see, I mean, Kansas City has at least 2 guys accounting for Saquon if it's a running play or a passing play almost every single time.
3rd down and 10. Hurts is 4 of 6 for 12 yards here early in this football game. 2 targets to A.J. Brown, 1 catch by Devontae Smith. Here we go. 3rd and 10 from the 22. Hurts in the gun. Barkley to his left. Chiefs showing pressure again. Let's see if they come. Yep. Nope. They backed off. 4-man pressure. Hurts looking right, left, throwing left. A.J. Brown, and it's going to be pushed out of bounds. That's going to be pass interference, and it's not. What?
Nothing. Really?
They didn't shove him out of bounds before the ball got there?
Oh,
just
my
a fade route
gosh.
left side, and AJ's pretty open, and yeah, they shoved him out of bounds. Wow, that's not pass interference?
Oh, my God. That's so
very
obvious.
Clearly pass interference. That is very clearly pass interference. Holy cow.
You hope Jalen's okay,
Hurts'
too.
Arm got hit.
Yeah, elbow on Steen's helmet there.
Wow,
Appeared to
still
be fine.
no pass interference. That's a big miss. Remember, they called pass interference on A.J. Brown early in the Super Bowl. Maybe a makeup call there, Josh, as Braden Mann gets the punt away. A boomer to the 18. This one going to be returnable by the Chiefs to the 30. 35, still going down to the 35 and a half, let's call it 36. Good return there by KC. Good field position for drive number 2 for Patrick Mahomes. I'm still shocked that's not pass interference. That's crazy.
That was, yeah. I mean, I have nothing to say about that. It's blatantly obvious. It was a good blitz pickup as well because they had a delayed corner blitz coming. Had enough time, but then all of a sudden, Jalen's getting pressure in the interior. Tyler Steen was not able to hold off his man, so kind of forced that throw. I think it would have been on the money because AJ had a step over his man there, and still shocked they didn't call that.
Ball at the 36-yard line. Mahomes in the gun, moving right to left. Pacheco in the backfield. They're going to throw. Steps up. Dirty pocket. Mahomes is going to run, though. Plenty of space. He's going to have a first down and then slide in front of Cooper DeJean for a gain of 11. Good pressure up the middle. I couldn't tell exactly who it was, but nobody home on the backside, and Mahomes makes him pay, and there's your first Chief first down of the first quarter.
Got to keep contained there with Mahomes. They don't have a dynamic running game, but a lot of times it's if they call a passing play, Mahomes a chance to break out.
Kareem Hunt now the back to the left of Mahomes in the gun. Keep an eye on Travis Kelce. He's slot to the far side. DeJean's hovering over him. Mahomes takes a snap, turn, give Hunt up the middle, and then he's going to run through a couple of tackles and be brought down across the 50 for a gain of 6, and they are into Eagle territory for the first time this evening. Jahad Campbell, the first man there. 2nd and 4.
And Nolan Smith, Travis Kelce getting into a little extracurricular after that play. Travis was offering a hand to pick him up, and Nolan said, no, thank you.
Mahomes back to the line quickly. They're going hurry up now on 2nd and 4. Takes the snap. He'll throw. 4-man pressure. Looks right. Throws right. That's going to be caught. Good tackle, though, by Quinyon Mitchell. Got hit immediately as he caught it. About a yard and a half short. Be 3rd down and 1. That's Hollywood Brown on the outside. That's really the one weapon you got to keep a big eye on today. And looks like they're going to put Quinyon Mitchell on him as often as they can. They're going hurry up. 3rd and 1. Plus territory at the Philadelphia 46-yard line. Come on, get off the field. Mahomes in the gun. Hunt to his left. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Again, a 4-man pressure. Steps up. Dirty pocket. He's being chased by Jalen Carter, and he's going to have the first down and a lot more, and Mahomes spins out of bounds for a gain of 10. Carter had a chance, and Mahomes a little bit faster, and another first down behind Mahomes' legs.
Yeah, that time Nolan Smith and Jalen Hunt both beat their men around the outside, but a lot of times, as we say, when you don't keep contained, Jalen Carter's double-teamed, and man, Mahomes is just deceptively quick. I mean, not even fast, just deceptively to get enough acceleration to get past Jalen Carter because he's not slow, but able to pick up the first down.
First down up to the Philadelphia 37. Mahomes takes a snap, turn to get Pacheco running left side. Nowhere to go. Good tackle there. And there's Zadarius Smith and Drew Makuba. So our first snap for the newest Eagle is a loss of 4. Good play.
Heck yeah. Love to see that.
He looked fast.
He really did, too. The physicality he plays with. Let's go.
He'll stay in the game. Get used to new number 52. Signed a $4.5 million deal. Can be up to, I think, $9 million with close to 10 sacks. He had 9 last year between both his teams with the Lions and the Browns. 2nd down and long. Make it 2nd and 11. Gave him a little more forward progress than I thought. Mahomes will throw. Pressure coming across the middle. Incomplete. And there's Zach Bond.
Yes, sir.
A heat-seeking missile into the face of Patrick Mahomes. The force the overthrow to Juju, 3rd and 11. Good blitz there.
That's what you talk about, Thomas. The idea of having Jahad Campbell and Zach Bond. You have two guys that can do basically the same thing. They do the athleticism, and right there, Vic Fangio chooses to use Zach Bond as a blitzer. Absolutely no chance for Mahomes to stand there.
0 blitz by Vic Fangio in Super Bowl 59. You've gotten at least one for those keeping track today on that 2nd and 11.
True.
Mahomes is 1 for 4 for 3 yards on a 3rd and 11 upcoming from the Bird 38. Mahomes in the gun. Philly showing pressure again. Let's see if they come. Nope. They're going to go ahead and get a false start. 100%.
There we go.
Yep, false start. Philadelphia showed pressure, and it made him jump. 3rd and 11 is 3rd and 16. That's fantastic.
That's right, Thomas. Once again, they were showing blitz, and the blitz was coming. Zach Bond had timed that up beautifully. I think that's what created or caused a little bit of the false start.
Would be fascinating if Fangio, the last time they played, doesn't blitz, and then today that's all he does is light up Mahomes. That would be a perfect example of why Fangio is so feared in the NFL. Chiefs had a ton of penalties last week, Josh. They had 10, 2 so far early in this game. 3rd and 16, ball back at the 44-yard line of Philadelphia. No extra yardage here makes it a little bit harder for Butker. Mahomes in the gun, takes the snap. They're going to run it up the middle to Hunt, and he's going to get about 2 yards, maybe 3. Tackled there by Zach Bond, and I think it was Nolan Smith. And so now you have a 4th down and a field goal attempt. They got it a little bit closer here, but still close to 50 for Harrison Butker.
Some great fundamentals there. Staying, you get a long situation like that, you think you rush the passer, but staying home, getting a very allowing a very short amount of yardage. Here we go, long field goal attempt.
This one is lined up dead center. He'll kick this one from the K in the Kansas City Chief logo. This one's 58. It is windy. Snap, hold, kick up. This one drifting way right. It's not even close.
Let's go.
And that was really, really right. And Harrison Butker misses, and we're still tied up 0-0. All right.
Let's go. Drop a like for that one. We got 330 likes or so. We got about 2,700 people in here. So if you haven't already, drop the like. Looks like Dallas did officially win. They made a field goal before time expired.
Dallas
so you got that
got a field goal of their own. Yes.
Maybe not as happy about that.
No field goal here. So Dallas goes to 1-1. The Giants fall to 0-2 despite an offensive explosion. And there you go. Brandon Aubrey, 46-yarder. You knew he was going to make that one. And Dallas sloppily, if that's a word, gets their first win of the day, win of the year.
That game was drunk. If you were watching it, that game was just ridiculous.
Well, good field position for Philadelphia. 48-yard line with Hurts in the pistol. Back to work for drive number 3. Not a lot of movement so far. Darius Cooper in motion. Here's a first down run. Saquon Barkley bounces it up the middle and gets across the 50 and a little bit more. Nice gain there for 4. Now, Darius Cooper is shoving a Chief defensive back, but that's your first positive Barkley run of the day. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
I like to see that. Saquon needs to get in a rhythm. I know it's been in the Super Bowl, same case. They kind of key off of him, doing the same thing here. I like to hurry up.
Go and hurry up. Darius Cooper stays on the field. Gotten a lot of snaps so far today. Ball at the Chief 49. First trip into KC territory. Hurts in the gun. Takes the snap, he'll throw. Blitz coming. Looks right, throws right. That's going to be caught. Devontae Smith, and he's about a yard short. Good tackle there by Hicks. And Hurts knew exactly where to go with the football when that most recent of many all-out blitzes came from Spagnuolo. 3rd down and 1 coming.
Yep, same case. Continued to do it quite a bit. The O-line is picking up that blitz just long enough and giving Jalen plenty of time. You almost thought that Smitty might have been able to have an opportunity to break that tackle, but yeah. Sure tackling from KC, a little short yardage, maybe tush push. That's what it looks like.
Yep, there it is. 3rd and 1 from the Chief 42. Under center is Hurts. I think they're lined up offsides again. Snap, Hurts is going to have it easily. I thought this hand was across just like it was the previous
looks like
time,
it every
but of course
single
it doesn't
time.
matter. I think Philadelphia so far is perfect on brotherly shoves in 2025. Who would have thought? First down.
It's almost unstoppable left side. I'm curious of what the percentage. I'm sure they have. I just can't recall. But when have they run it to the right side of the tush push? You don't need to when it works that well. But I'm just odd.
They're hurrying it up again. Pistol formation for the Chief 41. Fresh set of downs for Philadelphia. 1st down and 10. Hurts with Saquon behind him. This will be another give. Saquon running right side. Cuts up the field. Head of steam. Falls forward for a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Starting to move the football a lot better on drive number 3, Josh, than we saw the first couple here.
Yep. You need to see that running game get going. Jalen looks pretty good in the pocket. I mean, he's seeing the blitzes like we talked about there. Just got to keep putting it together here. Don't get into these long third downs, whether it's a lost play or penalties that have happened.
See what they got here on 2nd down and 6. They gave him 4 yards. Play clock winding down under 10. 2:34 to go here. 3rd drive of the first quarter for Philadelphia. Mechie in motion, play fake, throwback left side, screen, Devontae Smith, head of steam, across the 30, there goes Smitty, and then brought down at the 25-yard line, and there is the speed of Devontae Smith, big gainer, the biggest of the day for Philadelphia. That's good for almost 20.
Let me ask you a question. When do wide receiver screen passes work for the Eagles? Not very often.
Very rarely.
Not very often.
It helps when Jordan Mailata is your lead blocker.
That is very true, yes.
And that was beautiful. Chiefs have some substitution problems here. Philadelphia can go quick. 2 minutes in the first quarter, 1st and 10 from the 26. Here's an A.J. Dillon run out of shotgun, and he rumbles forward for a gain of 4, maybe 5, tackled by Tillery there. KC was in all sorts of defensive issues there. They had to run an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman on, and Philadelphia took a little bit of advantage. Gain of about 4, 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Keep it moving.
2nd and 5. They gave him 5. Ball at the 19.5-yard line. First red zone trip for the Birds. Hurts in the gun. Dillon stays into his right. Hurts stamps his foot. He's going to throw back to Dillon out of the backfield. He's going to have a blocker in front and runs over Kylan Granson. First down, A.J. Dillon. And there's the power. We don't like screens that much, Josh. The Devontae Smith one worked because of good blocking. The A.J. Dillon one works because A.J. Dillon weighs about 900 pounds. That was beautiful.
Shout out to Kylan Granson for holding up fairly well,
really
but you're
well
right.
Done.
Use the power, the physicality of A.J. Dillon. It's would have been Will Shipley, as he's injured, the oblique injury, of course. But you wonder how long will this be an A.J. Dillon, or over the next couple weeks does Tank Bigsby kind of work himself into the rotation?
Great drive here for Philadelphia. Barkley the lone setback. Hurts under center from the Chief 14. Jalen takes the snap. Turn give Barkley.
He's got it.
Right side. Big gainer. There
Let's
goes
go!
He's in. Saquon Barkley touchdown. 14-yarder and Philadelphia strikes first. All right.
Come on, baby. How great does that feel? Bottling up Saquon for so long, and finally, of the guys to score, it's Saquon Barkley. Come on. For those of you that commented.
He was virtually untouched.
He was. I mean, that's incredible block. Steen and Lane Johnson, you got the right side, seal off by Cam Jurgens, and good luck. That's automatic.
He was untouched. There was not a Chief within 5 yards of that hole. You could drive a bus right through it in Philadelphia. A little slow on their first 2 drives. Drive number 3, though, right down the field. And here comes the extra point from Jake Elliott. Up and good. Remember, it's a little windy up there, but no problem. 7-0 Philadelphia, and a fantastic start for the Birds and the rematch of Super Bowl 59.
There we go, baby. Come on. Smash that like button. We're 546 now. We could easily get up to 1,000. We got plenty of people in the stream. Drop a like. The song is playing. We're feeling good. Up 7-0. Also, there's 187 people that we got the people predicting the Saquon first touchdown score. So if the Eagles win, then 187 people are going to be in the runnings for potentially scoring some tickets.
It's pretty good. Pretty good odds.
Don, I see you. I see lots of you people. Yes, you called it. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Come on.
Okay, how about that? My goodness, that was
fantastic.
Quite the drive.
Makes you feel a little bit better. Let me update the score here, too. I was so hyped that I didn't actually put the score on, but 7-0. There we go. Now it's accurate. Got a couple super chats, too. We appreciate all the support, as always. Sometimes a little bit delayed as we're in the middle of calling the game. But Edgar with a 10 bomb says, comments, Eagles wanted to see AJ, 1, running routes to check how he felt his hamstring. 2, the success of the Eagles' defensive backs on the field will depend on the D-line pressure up front.
There you go.
So far.
I would agree. It's so far, so good.
Pretty much, yeah. I would say so far we're doing good. The defensive line's getting some pressure. They're also keeping contained. We're living with the results. As I appear to be kicked off now because the game has finally switched to my local station. So I got to.
Oh, did it?
It kicked me here. It says the game is streaming your local station. So I got to go back to.
I'll see what it does for me. I guess I should go to local too and make sure that we're linked up here. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe so. James, in the meantime, with a 5 bomb, losing Becton in the offseason for Steen is equivalent to trying to bank on Ringo. Both are busts. Oh.
Didn't Tyler Steen just have a...
Yeah,
Did he just have a
did
massive?
pretty good. Now, James, he said this before, so like in fairness, this was before that run. It was
Okay.
delayed super chat that we got to. But even saying that, it's Steen is still starting. Like it feels a little different. If Steen was also being benched right now, we weren't seeing him. Then but that feels a little extreme to say both are bust. Come on.
Yeah, I bust. One's playing, the other's not. So just FYI.
Yeah, maybe we're holding out. I mean, I appreciate the emotion, especially on game days, but we're good. We're good with Tyler Steen. Brent with a 2. So if I VPN to Dallas, I can watch the game. Neat.
Probably so.
Yep.
Probably so. Yeah,
Good.
we're not saying you should do that, but this sounds like it would probably work.
VPNs have all sorts of usage. We love those. But for legal usage, of course. Cameron,
Yes.
welcome to Hungry Dogs tier membership. See that? Shout out to you. Also, Cranky with a 5 bomb. Go Birds. Saquon, loving the spam-free chat. Thomas, there you go.
There you go.
Love
yes,
spam-free.
thank you. We appreciate you. Appreciate you keeping us spam-free. It's important.
Keeping it locked down. It's Cranky's official title. Chad with a 2. I called Saquon scoring first. I know you did. I see everybody's comments of calling it.
Yeah, he
Absolutely.
sees him. He sees him.
There's 187 people. I got the comments ready to go. We will spin as soon as Eagles got to finish this thing. But when they win, end of the game, we will spin them. I got all you guys down.
46 seconds left in the first. Here's a kickoff to KC. Good tackle there by Sidney Brown across the 31-yard line. Cooper DeJean also playing a little bit of kick coverage there. And there's nice little pump up there by Ken Patullo and Nick Sirianni on the sideline. Got to like that. They got to be fired up there. That was a really impressive drive against what is still considered one of the better defenses in the NFL, despite what happened last week.
Yes, very much so. Getting to some of the other super chats really quick. Xavier with a 5. I need my tickets. My guy called it, LOL. You did, but again, so did 187 other people. So we're spending for that at the end. I'll probably have to repeat that many times, but...
This will be a run for Hunt. Sorry, Pacheco up the middle. Josh Uche, good tackle, gain of a yard. Oh, the ball came out a little late, though. He was down, and so Jahad Campbell's helmet fell off as well. Gain of 1, maybe. Second down and 8. Let's call it 8.5 for Kansas City, as they can let this clock run all the way out and end quarter number 1.
Refreshing from my side. I think I'm a little bit behind. Maybe like
okay. Let me know if I need to pause.
I'm at 15 on the first quarter clock, 14, 13, 12,
I'm at 7,
11.
6.
Okay.
I'll pause for a second here. Tell me when you get to 4.
6, 5, 4,
Okay.
3. All right.
Good.
There we go.
All right, that'll
First
end
quarter
quarter number 1. Dream start for the Birds. Gotta like that. We'll check on some other games here while they go to commercial break. Denver and the Colts, 14-13. The Colts are still putting up numbers there with Danny Dimes. Cardinals 10, Panthers 3. That's one of those snoozer afternoon games. And then us. There's only 3 games going on here in the late window because of the doubleheader on Monday night. And we go to commercial break.
Don't count him out. Don't count out Danny Dimes. I guess it's Indiana Jones now, but practice with a 5. Let's just acknowledge this is 2 games in a row with a first quarter touchdown. That's a very, very point. Already faster than last season.
Not bad.
Comparison.
Very, very true.
Took us till week 8, 9, whatever it was, until the first touchdown in the first quarter.
I think it was week 9. I think it was week 9.
So yes, absolutely. It is so much better. Ross with a 10. Love the play calling by KP on that drive, as was mentioned a second ago. Yes, absolutely. Take that one. They're doing better. That was also not as vanilla, too, as we compare it to the Dallas game. I mean, there was the first four opening drives. They scored, and then the rain delay. Last week, of course. Terrence Crawford with a 5. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Appreciate that. And also Hero
Yes,
with
sir.
a 5. I'm cracking open a cold one for that touchdown. Go Birds.
Okay.
You deserve it.
There you go. Not a bad idea.
James. I missed James. Sorry, James. I got you. 5 says, I wanted to take a belt to Fox's A. For the, you got to be forcing you to watch Dallas. For some people.
I know.
They were being forced on that.
I know. But that's what the national media does. They force the Cowboys down our throat no matter what. No matter if they're barely beating what's going to be a 5-win Giant team, maybe, if that's depending on their schedule, because it's brutal. But we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yep. Not too bad. 2,500 people here. We got 782 likes. We're almost to
Okay.
1,000 already. But yes, make sure to drop a like for us. James with a 20 bomb in commercial break here says, what other possible right guard would be even close so he'd be in competition with Becton in your minds? Watch and listen on first 2 drives. Others yelled, come on, Steen, pre and post play, one each drive as he continued to miss blocks.
Is this the same guy who's
In
still
terms
hating on
of, yeah,
Tyler Steen?
the Keely Ringo and him being a bust. Like
Oh.
basically saying what other possible right guard would be close with competition. I mean, maybe there's not the same type of competition, but it's manageable. Like, I'm not saying that he's at the same level of Mekhi Becton, but it's manageable. It's not like losing Isaiah Rodgers and going like, why on earth, right? Like, sure, you'd love to have both those players, but I think it's maybe a little bit of a different comparison.
Play action on 2nd and 8. Mahomes steps up, fires across the middle, wide open. There's Travis Kelce up to the 49. There's our first look at Cooper DeJean in coverage, and there is the fiance of somebody famous, I've been told, for about 15. Didn't have a lot of Kelce in the Super Bowl, and they found him here on that drive for a first down of quarter number 2.
That's how we're going to refer to him as well. Up to the 49-yard line. Yeah, that was not great coverage there. We're all right. Defense has been good. Let's go.
Chiefs now moving left to right. Ball at their own 49-yard line. Quick snap. Now they're going to throw it. And he's going to dump it out of the backfield, and that's incomplete. And thank goodness, because they would have lost some serious field position there as Mahomes was getting lit up by Jalen Hunt and Josh Uche.
Seen that by Zach Bond. Some good coverage there. Oh, they're showing the lost helmet? That, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Jahad Campbell's helmet got locked into one of the offensive linemen's helmets. That looked like it was really painful on that previous drive. Goodness gracious.
Gosh.
A previous snap, I should say.
I don't think
2nd and 10. Mahomes is 2 for 6, 19 yards, still at the 49-yard line of KC. Back in the gun. Zadarius Smith is in the game, along with Jalen Carter and Moro Jomo. Mahomes takes the snap. He's going to throw. Looking left. Pump fakes. Now dumps it. No, now he's going to step up and run.
Oh,
Mahomes
my
off a first down and a whole bunch more across the 30. Still going and slides safely down to the Philadelphia 27. That has been the problem on defense so far, is that when Mahomes steps up in a crowded pocket, there's no one there to meet him.
Nope. That's one of those, I mean, pump fake, it got all the defensive line. Like, they were in a pretty good position there, but the pump fake is what got every one of them to jump and almost look the direction of the throw. And then all of a sudden, the contain up the middle is not there. I don't know what that was.
Nobody home. Nobody home. All right. First down up to the Philadelphia 29. Mahomes under center. Takes the snap. He's going to give it to Smith for a gain of about 1.5 yards. Good play there by Jordan Davis, doing his job, clogging the run, and be 2nd down and 8.
Shout out to JD. Played big time in week 1. Doing the same here.
All right. Chiefs are going to slow things down now. 13:22 to go here. 7-0 Philadelphia. Both teams have had their best drives most recently. Chiefs at 79 yards. Philadelphia 61. Chiefs have 60 yards on the ground. Almost all of that is Patrick Mahomes. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 27-yard line of Philadelphia. Mahomes in the gun. Pacheco to his left. Now they're going to run it to Pacheco up the middle. Nowhere to go. Zadarius Smith again. And I think he barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And I saw a lot of people asking, Zadarius Smith's 32 years old, Josh, what can he do? Plays a lot so far in this first half. Made a couple of really nice plays in run defense as well. 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's big time. He's made several plays, like the physicality. Left tackle Josh Simmons, first-round pick, is being looked at right now.
He's out right now. Yes. And Zadarius Smith has a chance on him here. 3rd and 8. Let's see what Philadelphia does. From the Philadelphia 26, Mahomes takes a snap. Another blitz coming. This time it's Makuba. Gets to Mahomes. They got him.
Yes!
They sacked him.
Let's
Zadarius
go!
Smith and Drew Makuba. Welcome to Philadelphia. That was a perfectly timed blitz, and I probably lost about 10 yards.
Big time. Vic Fangio may not have called any blitz in the Super Bowl, but he's doing it here using Drew Makuba, the delayed one. Patrick Mahomes, nowhere to go with it. Coverage is good. And like you said, Zadarius Smith taking advantage of the backup coming in at left tackle position. I assume they'll probably split that, Zadarius and Makuba.
Back out comes Butker. How about Vic Fangio? He has dialed up some exotic blitzes for a guy who only likes to bring 4. As Butker has a chance from the left hash. This one over 50 as well. Snap, hold, kick up. This one much more center. It squeaks in. Oh, it drifted, but it's good.
Man.
And Butker makes up for his first miss, and it's 7-3 Philadelphia. But what a defensive stand. The Birds have looked really good, minus Mahomes' legs so far as they go to commercial break.
We'll take it. Would have preferred, obviously, the miss, but yeah, you're right. Big time there from the defense. I love the creativity, right? It's the chess match, especially a team that you're very familiar with. They've played them very frequently. I mean, basically, every single year in Sirianni's tenure, if I'm not mistaken?
Pretty much, yep.
So you see him all the time. You saw him 7 months ago. You don't have any blitzes. Not that you would, think, Kansas City's going to go and be like, we're not going to get any blitzes at all from Fangio. But as you said, and most people know, Fangio doesn't like to typically do that. But he's had, at least 3 plays, I think, so far that he's blitzed a guy. Little surprising, unexpected, but I like it with the versatility, the athleticism that you have. And now, again, Thomas, the question becomes and we'll keep people updated as far as Josh Simmons at left tackle, but if Wanya Morris is going to have to continue playing here for Kansas City, I mean, that opens it up for Zadarius Smith, for Jalix Hunt, who most of the time, is out there drawing the left tackle matchup. Could change things from a significant standpoint, not only just the offense of KC, but protection in general. Got a new subscriber.
Yeah, the whole question. Go ahead.
I was going to say, new subscriber from UK, Shane. We appreciate that. Also, we got a couple super chats as well. Run into those real quickly. David with a 2. It's only weird if it doesn't work, I guess. I don't know about this one. David says, Tom, drop a deuce, bird score every time after.
Is that true?
I
haven't done that on a stream in a long time.
No idea.
Goodness gracious.
People are, we got people that are breaking coffee makers to try to get a score and everything else, but I think it's the first time I've ever seen a comment like that. My gosh.
Nice super chat.
Hey, look, we're willing to, we wear the jerseys that work. We do all this other stuff. So we're not opposed to it, I suppose, but maybe let's do the like one first, right? We almost got 1,000 likes. Let's start with that. That usually is very successful for these streams. Cameron with a 2, also Sack, let's go. That was from a second ago, of course, but heck yeah, it's big time after not getting any from week 1, even with a blitz on that side. Lucas with a 5 bomb as well. I'm so pissed. I was forced to watch the Cowboys. Now my game cut to the weather, so I missed that whole drive. Oh my gosh.
Sick. The weather. Oh my goodness.
Multiple weeks in a row of some weather stuff, too.
Yeah.
Lucas, we feel for you. Sorry. You missed a pretty good drive. But there's plenty of game left, so hopefully it's back.
Looks like Bucker about to kick this one away. Speaking of weather, Josh, 90 degrees in Arrowhead right now. It's one of the hottest games in recent Chief history. And Philadelphia, historically, doesn't like the hot ones, but doing well so far, up 7-3. Mechie's going to field this one from the 10, 20. Gets completely gang tackled at the 24-yard line. And so not a lot there for John Mechie, but back out comes the Bird offense following their first touchdown drive of the day.
Really feels, we were talking about it all week. Can the Eagles repeat the Super Bowl? And we're not that we're like, let's get it 40-6 or whatnot. But the way the defense has shown up today, the offense started to put something together on that last drive. This one feels incredibly important because you got the ball first, make it a 2-possession, go down and score.
Yeah.
Kind of put the clamps down.
11:37 to go here, second quarter. Philadelphia moving right to left, their own 24-yard line, up 7-3. Hurts is 6 for 9 for 32 yards. They'll start with Barkley to his left in the shotgun. Dotson orbit motion, now comes back around. Hurts will throw, looking left, now dumps it underneath to Jahan with the catch. Blocker in front is Barkley, and he'll get about 4. He's second down and 6. So not a lot of vertical passing right now for Philadelphia. Same thing we saw last weekend on Thursday night. Dink and dunk their way down the field. Very efficient start for Jalen Hurts, but not a lot of yards.
Nope. We'll take that. There's some people that are interested in a Jahan Dotson play, as always. It's kind of I
think 11 yards would be like
just the channel favorite. I don't know why that's a random one, but
Random number.
Burton with a 1. We appreciate that super chat. No comment, but the support.
2nd and 5. Dotson out, Mechie in, stacked at the top behind A.J. Brown. Hurts in the gun, Barkley to his left, fresh off the touchdown, and we have movement up front, and I think you're going to get a false start on Landon Dickerson. You are. Yeah,
Chris Jones lined up right in front of him. Got him to move just a little bit.
That is the matchup, and they're going to go at Landon Dickerson all day to make sure that back is healed up, even though he was a full participant in practice the past couple of days. 2nd and 5 becomes 2nd and 10, though, as the Arrowhead crowd gets a little bit loud here, sensing a chance to give the ball back to Patrick Mahomes. Hurts in the gun, ball back at the 23-yard line. Motion Calcaterra, the bottom of the formation. Jalen on 2nd down to 10. Stamps his foot, calls for the football, takes a snap, four-man pressure, looking left, still looking all day. Now he's going to dump it off underneath Saquon Barkley, and he's going to lower the shoulder, runs over a man, and Barkley's got a first down and a lot more. He might have stepped out, though. That was very reminiscent of the first Giant game where he just bullied the linebacker, but he might have stepped out before he got to the line to gain. Let's see. Where did he step out?
Oh, was he right there, or did he? Oh, this would be a better angle.
He definitely got at least 6 yards.
Yep.
We got to see where they're going to put this. Yeah,
that's
he did
it.
step
Yeah,
out.
he did.
So he's definitely 3 or 4 yards short. Wow, 3rd and 6, actually. Darn. Real close to a big gainer there, and now a big 3rd down. A.J. Dillon back in the game now as Barkley takes a break. 3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Hurts in the gun. Stamps his foot. Still waiting. 3 on the play clock, 2 on the play clock. Now he's going to call for the football. 4-man pressure. Hurts looking left, now coming back right. All day to throw. Steps up, he's going to run. Can he get to the first down? Yes, he did. Good run there by Jalen Hurts. And that will be about 6.5. He needed 6. There's a flag, though. Where is the flag? It's on Philadelphia. Be a hold. Man, he had all day to throw the football, too, and they still got a hold. Yeah, they're going to get Cam Jurgens.
I was about to say, great job from the offensive line. It's really on that last one there.
Oh, man. He's slipping already.
He doesn't really,
The worst part
man.
is he didn't need to do that.
Nope.
Oh, man.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that's a 50-50. You get it half the time, and half the time they don't even call that, but
3rd
running
and
right
15.
By. Man.
Darn. That would have been a nice first down.
Talk about the O-line blocking well there, and then holding.
They did a really good job. 3rd and 15. They've averaged 7.5 to go on 3rd down. They're 1 for 4. Hurts from his 19. It's like Barkley's back in the game to his right. This will be just a run to Saquon Barkley to the right side. Long way to go. We got back to the line of scrimmage, and so a punt will come as a hold by Cam Jurgens stalls that good-looking Eagle drive, and back out will come Braden Mann for punt number 3.
You know, it continues to be penalties, as we said, penalties and a couple loss play or yards or plays for loss, but ultimately penalties and backing them into long 3rd down situations. Otherwise, they've been executing fairly well.
I agree. Braden Mann coming back out here, getting ready to punt this one away. Snap. Gets it away. No real pressure there. This is a really good punt. Backpedaling to 10. Fields it at the 8-yard line. Goes to KC punt returner. And he's going to actually get across the 20, 25 to the 30. And that's pretty poor kick coverage there by Philadelphia. That should have been pinned inside the 20. And instead we'll get up to the 30-yard line. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and Smile Munden partaking together on the tackling festivities, and 8:21 to go. Back out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs down 4.
Man, got more out of that than you'd hope. Back to the 30. Practice with a 2.
Break.
Fangio just showing playability of our new Johnson. Fangio just showing playability of our new. I'm not sure what that is. What is that?
Well, Johnson, is he talking about John as in like Zadarius Smith, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, it's
I don't know.
It's play. I'm missing that one. Maybe I shouldn't be.
Unsure. Let us know. Let us know.
It's spelled like Johnson, like as in Lane Johnson, but showing playability of our new Johnson. Well. Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Overall defense has been good.
It has been
understandably,
very
good. The people upset though with the third down call there, right? It seems like forfeiting or giving up with the run on 3rd and 15.
Still on commercial break, by the way.
Austin, dude, I hate to say it, but offense looks terrifyingly familiar. As in,
I don't know. As in last week?
Yeah, I'm curious on that.
Well, they had a touchdown drive. They should have had a first down there, and they got called back for a penalty. I mean, not a lot of A.J. Brown. They've targeted him twice, 1 catch, so if that's what we want to talk about. But, again, much like Dallas, zoned him the entire game. It's been a lot of zone from the Chiefs so far, and Philadelphia is trying to make him pay. Should have had a first down on that last possession, though. It should have been 2 punts and then at least 2 first downs.
Yeah. People are, yeah, I mean, I guess some people saying, from the 2023 because of that draw on 3rd and 15. Yeah. I think at that point it is, though. It goes back to field position. You kind of got to backed up. You'd like to see them be aggressive there at the same time and throw it, but I don't know. I mean, we saw that last year too. It wasn't just in 23. Kaiser Yank with a 5. Go Birds. Love from the 101st in Poland. Let's go. Go Birds.
There you go.
That.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I'm the follow-up to the Johnson comment. Pliability, the ability to change. I said playability. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. I was like, what in the world? Okay. Pliability. And then talking about to change and Jim Johnson, not the other Johnsons we were thinking of. So, okay.
All right.
It makes more sense.
Mahomes from the 31 will throw. Right side caught. Hollywood Brown spins out of a Adoree Jackson tackle, and that'll be good enough for a first down. There's your first target Jackson's way, and a little 5-yard stop route turns into 10, and a move the chainer for Patrick Mahomes for his third completion of the day. 8:12 to go, running clock, second quarter. Chris Jones was very animated on the sideline there right after that following drive. Not sure what he's upset about, but he gets a little bit of a break here as Mahomes goes back to work. Josh Simmons back in the game. They're starting left tackle. Another interesting note there. Patrick Johnson is in on him right now. First and 10 from the Chief 41. Take the snap, turn, give Hunt up the middle. Nice gain. He's got at least 10, maybe 11 in the Eagle territory. Spun down by Jahad Campbell. And there's a good run by Kareem Hunt. He was quiet last week in Brazil. That's his longest run of the season.
Yeah, able to get enough room up the middle. And Adoree Jackson kind of got hurt on that play, it looked like.
Oh, I think he is hurt. Is he hurt?
I believe he's still down, yeah.
He is. Yeah, they're looking at his finger, and I don't know if that's bent the wrong way. I don't want to see that. It doesn't. Well, it's not bent the wrong way, but he is not moving that hand.
Yeah. He's definitely coming off. So Jacorian Bennett for the second week in a row is going to get some snaps.
Gosh, I thought it was bending the wrong way there for a second. I was going to have to throw up, but we're okay. Not a problem. All right, in comes Jacorian Bennett. Let's see what happens here on 1st and 10. Another run for Hunt up the middle, and that time Jordan Davis said absolutely not. Gain of 2. Second down and 8 up to the 46.
Shout out to JD and Nolan for those. Cranky with a 5. Passing game for the Eagles looks less than impressive. Just saying.
Yeah. I'm not going to argue. Just not a lot of vertical. It's those deep ends that they hit a lot of last year. We haven't seen a lot of those, 15-yard AJ across the middle sort of plays. Not a lot of slants for AJ Brown in that first game. He has 1 so far in terms of catches. But I agree. I don't think it's perfect, but still 7-3. Second and 7 now. Chiefs at the Eagle 46. Mahomes in the gun, another blitz coming. Stands in the pocket, tipped, and that's going to be incomplete. Batted ball there. Looked like the closest man, I think, was Jacorian Bennett. 3rd and 7. And I don't know, Jalen Carter is slow to get up, and now he stands up. He looks okay. Holding his right hand, though. It was Carter who got his hand on Mahomes' arm, and then JD batted it up in the air.
Man, there's a pretty good chance for a second. I was thinking, maybe get an interception there, but yeah, I think it was the hand that maybe Jalen Carter got on Mahomes.
Well, now Jordan Davis is out, getting his pads checked on. He looks like he's going to be okay. Carter stays in the game on 3rd and 7 from the Eagle 46. Kelsey in motion. He slot to the near side. Mahomes will throw. 4-man pressure. Steps up, fires underneath. That's caught by Hunt. Long way to go. Tackled by Rashee. Upends him. That was fantastic. And the Chiefs are at least 5 yards short as the Coups rain down at Arrowhead. And let's see if they're going to kick another Butker field goal.
Man, that is so good. I know watching that, people can understand, but in the open field like that to make a tackle, there are so many defensive backs that are not going to make that one on Kareem Hunt, and Coop makes it look easy every single time.
They're going for it. 4th and 4, Josh. 6:11 to go here, second quarter. Your first 4th down attempt for KC. It's a long 4. Ball at the 44-yard line. Or a 42-yard line of Philadelphia. They need the 38. Mahomes will go. Blitz coming. Rolling to his right. Steps up. He's going to fire underneath. Caught. That's a first down and more. Kelsey, Makuba's on him, and he spins forward and gets down to the 25-yard line. That was really close to hitting the ground. It didn't, though. And there's Travis Kelsey once again for 18.
Yeah, it's football in the backyard, just looking for your one guy. He's got the one-on-one matchup. That's a really good catch. That's a very good catch.
So close. Picked it up off his shoelaces because Mahomes got a little pressure. And then Makuba's not a big guy. You and I have met him before. He is all of 5'11", I think, if not a little shorter. And he's holding on for dear life on Travis Kelsey. And that's a big gainer. And in come the Chiefs' second trip deep into Eagle territory. Ball at the 24-yard line. Mahomes under center. Hunt the lone setback. Takes the snap. Turn, give Hunt. Running left side. He's going to get hit and brought down very quickly. That's a good play by Josh Uche, the highest-graded defender on the Bird defensive line. And Byron Young, actually, gang tackle for a gain of 2.
Here you go. Just subbed in Pacheco, actually, by the way. But
was that Pacheco on the last carry, or was that Hunt?
Just subbed in for, or I was just saying, just subbed in Pacheco.
Okay. Yeah.
They had been having Hunt, but just, yeah.
Yes. Pacheco in now. Ball to 21. 2nd and 6. Noah Gray in motion. Now comes back with DeJean on top of the formation. Another blitz coming. They're going to go tunnel screen to Noah Gray. Tackled immediately, and there's Cooper DeJean. Gain of 1. Josh Uche helps clean it up. Be 3rd down and 5. And if there's one thing Cooper DeJean is really good at, well, A, is football, and B, it's tackling receivers in the open field. That was a great one. 3rd down and 5.
I'd like to see the tackling has been more shored up. It's just 1 week, but more shored up since the Dallas game.
I think so.
Some more missed tackles. So far, so good.
Dory Jackson back of the game. He's on Hollywood Brown at the top of the formation. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and 5. Play number 9 of this drive. Mahomes in the gun. Pacheco to his left. Another Eagle blitz coming. Mahomes is going to get hit. He's going to get brought down and sacked, and it's Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. There's a flag in the backfield. I think it's going to be a hold.
Or hands to the face on the offense.
Hands to the face is what Jalen Carter thinks, but they're going to accept that sack, and Jordan Davis has got his first one of the season. How about that? Jordan Davis is double check. This is the best version we've seen.
No.
Offsetting fouls. Are you kidding me?
You got to be... No.
They got Quinyon Mitchell for a hold, and they're going to replay 3rd down as Hollywood Brown limps off. Very gingerly. Keep an eye on that, but that is a killer because Philadelphia had a surefire sack of at least 10 yards.
JD
and unfortunately, Quinyon Mitchell held on the back end.
I mean, JD just threw Creed Humphrey to the ground. Like, that's a really good center in the NFL. He just threw him to the ground, beat a double team, and got a sack, and it's not going to count.
Here we go again, 3rd and 5. No Hollywood Brown on this snap. Mahomes empty set, takes a snap. He's going to step up and run. He's going to try to get to the line of scrimmage, and he runs over Drew Makuba, and he's got a 1st down. Ran right over Drew Makuba.
That's the size there. He's just not able to.
Man. It was actually Makuba on the hold on the previous 3rd down attempt. Got beat on a 4th down attempt, and now he gets run over by Patrick Mahomes for a 1st down. He would have been at least 2 yards short had Makuba wrapped him up. Dang it. So Philadelphia has a penalty that kills their drive on offense, and now one that's killed their drive on defense, and a 1st down for Patrick Mahomes inside the red zone. Ball at the 13. Jacorian Bennett is in right now. He's in the slot on Hollywood Brown, who must be okay because he's back out there. Empty set, 5 receivers. Mahomes takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Clean pocket. Carter gets in his way. Now he rolls out of it. And Mahomes is going to run again to the 10. Still going into the end zone. Touchdown, Patrick Mahomes. Goodness gracious. Jeez. Can we stop him running? That's all they're doing is running Patrick Mahomes.
Oh. Wow. Got a block at the very end. Zach Bond trying to beat him to the corner, but unable to do it.
13-yard run, and the Chiefs are up 7-9, point after pending. Just, again, giving him some free plays here, and then they leave it wide open. I mean, at some point, Josh, you have to spy Patrick Mahomes, which I know is a nuts thing to say, but we're going to get to that point here very quickly. He's approaching, 70 yards rushing, I think?
Yeah. 5 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown.
Goodness gracious. Might have to spy him.
They don't have a running game. They really do not have a good running game. It is all Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's basically everything the offense is. But right now, it looks like and this is the exact same case for this past play here. But every time that they see the Eagles go man coverage, if it's man to man and the Eagles are only rushing 4, Mahomes is trying to find something. But it's like you see, he waits. All of a sudden, if it's a guy turning his back or whatnot, and there's a hole to run through. He's taking off, and he's picking up these 10 yards, 12 yards, 13 yards there for a score. It's crazy. Wow. Just like that.
Oh, man. All right, well, something that did not happen in the Super Bowl was Philadelphia trailed. They'll trail for the first time today with about, 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter? Sorry, 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Get my quarters right here. Remember, Chiefs won the toss and deferred. So Philly will be giving the ball back to start the third quarter. Let's hope they can maybe get the lead back, though.
Man, that's crazy, though.
Really is. Really is. Got to stop those legs. Oh, man.
JR, it's a fair point. I know. Everybody understands that. JR saying, game's not out of hand, people. Relax. It's
Definitely
fair.
not out of hand.
It's right here. But it just felt like we were in the moment of, up 7-3. If the offense does something there, kind of really take the wind out of the sails, but now KC back in it, feeling pretty good, has a little momentum. And we said it most of the week. It's like, look, if Kansas City on the offensive side, if they're going to hang in there, if they're going to have a shot, it's Mahomes having a really good game. It's Mahomes doing everything, and including scrambling and just keeping plays alive. So far, we've seen that. It's just ridiculous, the fact that, JD getting that sack and then it being negated because of the double penalty on, like, God, because that changes everything. You get a sack, and okay, fine. Hey, maybe they kick a field goal, but you still got the lead, 7-6. Man, multiple plays back to back. Drew Makuba, kind of rough.
Yeah, just unlucky and kind of hurting themselves, and it's like they're not playing bad football at all, and it's just not been perfect, which is the unfortunate part.
Yes, Sean, I realize that. I know that as Eagles fans, there's no relax in us, but it's still prudent to try to say that.
I understand that as well.
Chelsea with 2. We should be fine in the second half. So, okay, see, there we go. We get some.
There you go.
Trying to calm down, logical maybe. Gary with a 5. I have all the faith that Vic will adjust. I'm not seeing anything they can't overcome
I agree
here
with that,
and take over this game.
For sure. And they still have a chance to go at least tie it or take the lead, as it looks like Mechie has a chance to return it here from the 10, 15, 20. And he's upended at the 22. No Tank Bigsby yet. We thought we'd see him do kick return duties, and couldn't be worse than John Mechie. That was another pretty bad one. As though the ball about the 22-yard line with 2:44 to go, all 3 timeouts. They were fantastic before the half last season. See if they can duplicate some of that success. Offense has had chances. Just not a lot of vertical passing attack and not a lot of open running lanes besides the Barkley 13-yarder to open the game up. Here we go.
Yep. Extreme overreaction from our chair MVP. I said this last week. You'll bash me. This will be a long season defensively. Prepare yourself, my fellow Eagles fans.
Yeah, that's very dramatic.
Little overreaction there, bro.
Here's a first down run to Barkley, right side, and he's got a nice hole. Runs over a man to the 30. That'd be a gain of a 7. There's a flag, though, and that might be coming back. And penalties were a problem last week, Josh, and looks like you're going to have some more penalties here. This is probably a hold. Yep. Oh, defense.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Hey.
Okay. Automatic first down because they added on to the end of the run. That's Chris Jones, and he held on. You can't technically do this. Wow, yeah, pretty obvious.
Thank you.
There on
it's like,
Dickerson. And goodness gracious.
Who's playing offense and who's playing defense
Wow. There? Okay. All right. First down, 2:34 to go, running clock. Philadelphia does not have to snap it again if they don't want to. I assume they would, though. 3 timeouts left. Actually, they do have to snap it. Play clock at 15, game clock at 2:23. Ball all the way up following the penalty to the Eagle 33.5. Hurts is 8 for 11, 42 yards. First down and 10. Hurts stamps his foot. Blitz coming left side. Picked up well. He's going to throw. Rolls to his right. Still rolling. Now he can run.
Go.
There goes Jalen Hurts. He's got a first down and a little bit more. That'll be 11. And that is really, really good protection. The Bird offensive line has done a fantastic job picking up these blitzes. So far, not being able to burn them in the passing game. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. Sorry, I was waiting on the clock there. 2-minute warning, but a good run there by Hurts and a first down.
I like it. Trying to find something decisive. If he doesn't, I feel like Jalen's not concerned too much. Just you don't have to create things. You don't have to stand back there forever, take needless sacks. Go pick up first down.
Yep, I agree.
Good spot now. If you get a score here, even tying it up 10-10, but obviously all things considered, the Chiefs winning the coin toss, deferring, they're going to get it to start the second half. But it's like, man, if you get a touchdown score, like let's say it's 14-10 going into the half, let's go. We'll take that.
Yep, I totally agree.
Got plenty of time. 3 timeouts for the Eagles. We're not concerned there. We're good. We're fine.
I think this first half has gone very well. Minus a couple of, unfortunate plays. It's gone very well for Philadelphia. They've done a really good job defensively. I know they're down 10-7, but I thought overall, it's been really good. And offensively, they've moved the football. Penalties have been the problem here, and a couple of just unfortunate, unlucky plays on defense. But if they can go in, down 3 at the worst, tied or up, we're going to be feeling really good entering the second half because the Eagles were fantastic in the second half last week, and really were all last season.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. There's not a super big overreaction yet, but let's see. Some people asking about delays and everything. Obviously, there's we're streaming the game, we're synced up on the game, and then YouTube has a delay. So if you're wondering why there's like
YouTube has a delay,
play and a half of a delay, then
it's about a play.
There you go. Yeah.
Pause that TV, sync up with us. That's the best way to do it.
Yep. You just get all the timing announcements, which is why obviously Thomas says that very frequently for the play clock and game clock. Curtis Kelly, DraftKings knows what's going to happen 10 seconds before the TV, and that's basic TV. It's also because they're getting the feed from like the actual in-person game, which is then also the 20-second delay on TV. So the odds are, if you want to have it spoiled for you, just go to any betting site and watch the odds. And if they increase or decrease, then you'll know before the play actually happens.
Yep, 100%.
Gary's calling. He says feels a big play incoming. Gary just said that. He feels a big play incoming.
I hope you're right.
So come on
I hope you're right. Looks like Kristen Fulton is out for the game with an ankle injury. That's big news for the Chiefs' defensive back room.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But let's see if Philadelphia can take advantage of it. And they also lost an edge rusher as well. I didn't see who it was. 1st and 10, ball at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes to go. In the first half, Philadelphia has all 3 timeouts. Come on, here we go. First and 10. Hurts in the gun. Barkley to his left. Chiefs potentially showing pressure. Jalen barking out commands of the offensive line. Takes the snap. They only rush 4. Clean pocket. Steps up in the pocket. Still looking. Fires. Loads up deep. Left side looking for it. Oh, and it's pass interference.
There we go.
Yes.
Come on.
He wanted Devontae Smith, and that's clearly pass interference. That's going to be a 50-yard penalty. They're going to put the ball inside the 20. But now they're going to talk about it. You never like to see that. No foul for pass interference. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, I guess. Kind of ran into him, but he still impeded his chance to get the football. Okay, well, that is a huge bummer because that would have been a massive play. There's your first deep shot. Didn't work. 2nd and 10.
Yep. I was hopeful for that, but, trying to be as objective as I can, I probably would have been super upset if it had been reversed on that one. So,
Hurts is 8 for 12. 3 targets for A.J. Brown, 1 catch for 7 yards. We got to get him involved a little bit more. He's the slot to the near side, along with Devontae Smith and Jahan Dotson. Hurts in the gun from the 45. Chiefs showing pressure again. Now motion A.J. across to be at the top of the formation. A lot of cushion there. They want to expose it, and they will. Hurts, slant, right side. A.J. Brown caught. Short of the line to gain, but across the 50. 3rd down and 3 upcoming, and that was well done by Jalen. I saw it. He saw it as well. Corner playing 10 yards off, and so you might as well run a 5-yard slant behind it and throw it right there. 3rd and 3 now. 1:34 to go here. First half. Ball at the Chief 48. Hurts goes hurry up. They're 1 for 5 on 3rd down today. Hurts in the gun. 4 receivers. Top and bottom of the formation. Jalen takes the snap. All-out blitz coming. Looks right, throws right. That's going to be incomplete. Oh, what hit kick by A.J. Brown. First down. Oh, my goodness. Right in front of Trent McDuffie. How did A.J. Brown catch that?
I thought that was a pick coming. AJ slipping, and I thought that was a pick. And, oh, my gosh, he just plucks it out of the air.
That's massive. It might have been picked if he hadn't grabbed it. He just slipped. That would have been a perfect pitch and toss either way. 1st and 10 to the 45-yard line. Blitz coming again. Hurts will throw. Picked up well. Now he's going to dump it to the right side incomplete. They picked it up well initially, but eventually they got to Hurts. It'll be 2nd down and 10, looking for A.J. Brown again.
You got to be kidding me. I mean, I'm going back to that play and showing the replay. It's not only a one-arm catch, but it's by the time he recognizes and sees it, it's like behind his head.
That ball was tipped, too, at the line of scrimmage. My goodness.
That's crazy.
2nd and 10. 50 seconds to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Can't take those with you into halftime. We'll see if they burn any. AJ just barked something to Jalen Hurts as they exited the huddle there. Might see something here with the defense. Ball at the Chief 44. 4 in the play clock. Dotson in motion. Hurts in the gun. Got to go fast. Didn't get it off. And I think you're going to have a delay of game, and Hurts is really upset. Nope, they got a timeout, though. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
All right, they still got
Good
two
job.
timeouts. I can't tell who he was going and barking at. Was it Steen who's getting the signal to it, or is it
Yeah. They're going silent count, so Steen's the one letting what's his face know? Sorry, Cam Jurgens know, and yeah, he was barking at Steen there a little bit.
All right, well, James probably in the chat still. It's not a great play by Steen.
Not gonna like that one.
I'm not calling him a bust. You're correct. It's not a good play by Steen there. Tyler with a 10 bomb. Kellen Moore better be happy with the money because leaving the golden spot in Philly for New Orleans, getting beat by Mac Jones. Won't forgive him, and I hope they go 0-17. We could use him right now.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Mac Jones looked just like Brock Purdy. It's interesting that one cost $53 million and the other cost just a couple $1 million. And
yep. That's
basically
also true.
The same players. So
I'll just say, too, like, I'm not so... I mean, Tyler, it's fair. Yes, it would have been cool if Kellen had decided to hang around and everything else, but I'm not so sure that New Orleans is, like, all beat up by losing this season. You know, like, even if they have a really bad year and win 3 games, I don't think that there's going to be any changes, really, of like, oh, hey, maybe we missed on Kellen Moore. If they were just, like, totally off the rails, there's just no sign of improvement. But I think this is, like, 100% they view it as, hey, we got to kind of rebuild this thing, figure out our cap, because they had, pushed things down, and now they're paying for it. So,
yeah,
it's a longer-term play. That's why you get a younger head coach, in my opinion, for where they went to. But, yeah, I mean, it's not a great look, I suppose, but I mean, they were significant underdogs. I think it was like 6.5 points, if I'm not mistaken, on the spread anyway. So it was kind of expected for them to lose. The Rodney Brockington with a 2. That Cowboy and Giant game was crazy. Yeah, it was drunk.
Very crazy. I can't believe that they still lost it when they hit Neighbors for that go-ahead score with like 30 seconds left. That is
how
that
do
is
you lose that?
Giants.
Classic
Giants.
How do you lose that game? I mean, it helps to have a field goal kicker that can make a 64-yard attempt look like a 40-yard attempt.
That does too.
But even that being said, I mean, my gosh, it was just like that should be the end of the game. It's crazy. I mean, just the fact that Dallas even allowed that, because when Dallas scored, I was like, oh, that's it. Like, there's no way the Giants are going to go down and score.
Mm-hmm.
They have to get a touchdown, right? There's no way a field goal was going to work. And then, sure as the world, there's another score. It's like back and forth, back. What was it? There's like 4. I think it was 4 scores in the final 2 minutes.
I think so.
It's insanity.
Final 2 minutes here for the first half in Kansas City, back from commercial break, and we have they got to show us. So we're at the mercy of the stream here. 2 timeouts left. Ball at the 50. 50 seconds left. 2 timeouts for Philadelphia. Ball at the 44-yard line. Get it right here. 2nd and 10. Hurts in the gun. Chiefs showing pressure once again. Let's see what they have to beat this blitz of Steve Spagnuolo. Hurts stamps his foot, takes a snap. They back out, 4-man pressure. Very good pocket. All day to throw. Still looking. Hurts running around back there. Steps up, fires. That's going to be caught. A.J. Brown only gained about 2, and he stayed in bounds, interesting enough. And Philly needs to burn a timeout here.
Wow, they're taking forward progress for it? That's... You got to be kidding.
So they gave him a yard. And now we have a timeout. It depends if it's the Chiefs or if it's the Eagles who used it. Kansas City. So Kansas City thinks they can get the football back. 34 seconds. 3rd and 9 upcoming for Philadelphia, and we go right back to a commercial.
Man, that's crazy. I mean, I know he's running backwards, so I guess it's the forward progress there, but it's like he stepped out of bounds. It was for 1 yard.
They have blocked very well up front, and for whatever reason, nobody is open downfield. The all-22, as we say every week, is going to be very interesting because Hurts had about 7 seconds to throw that football, and no one was open.
Nope. So you feel like it's probably, well, the assumption is that they're looking to take a deep shot there, which is why nothing was open, because there's a longer developing routes, and the Chiefs just read it beautifully. But, man, it feels like you get something over the middle of the field. I mean, KC struggled with that quite often.
3rd and 9. 10-7 KC. If you don't get any movement here, you're going to give the ball back to the Chiefs with 2 timeouts and at least 30-some seconds left. Hurts going empty. 3 receivers bottom of the formation, including Saquon Barkley. They're bunched together. A.J. alone at the top. Takes a snap. Blitz coming again. Looks right, throws right, slant. Caught A.J. Brown, and he's going to be a yard short.
They'll be fine.
I
That's
think
fine.
you're going to have to burn a timeout and then push it, right? But you're at least in field goal range. So burn the timeout, and they haven't yet. What are they doing? Did they burn a timeout?
They're
letting the clock
literally
run
going to let the
now.
clock run so
What are
that
we
then they
doing?
can.
I think AJ Brown
They're
wanted
content. They just want to kick a field goal. No,
Yeah, they are just going to kick a field goal.
I think he's upset at Sirianni for not trying to go and score. Yeah, they're just going to call timeout and kick a field goal.
He's yelling at the ref. AJ's upset they didn't give him a better spot here. And it looks like Jalen's upset too. I don't know. You have 2 timeouts. You could burn one there. And then you could go ahead and run a shove, burn another one. But then I guess the problem is you would then have no timeouts with under 30 seconds left. And, maybe you have problems getting points here. So they're going to try and secure points here.
Yeah.
How far is this kick, though, is the question.
I mean, I guess if you weren't going to score, if the thought, it'd be cool to take a shot. But if you weren't going to score a touchdown, then you just
I think it makes sense.
Might as well settle for a chance just in case. But they're not going to get stopped on 4th and 1. But whatever. Okay, fine. Right. You get a field goal attempt here. What is it, 52?
This is long, and it's windy. Remember, it's swirling. It's moving from the right to the left a little bit. They're lining up right hash. 52. Jake was good from 54 last week. This to tie it up to send us to halftime. And KC will call a timeout. Nope. False start Philadelphia. Oh, no.
No way.
Yep. Who? Where? They got 47 for moving the ball forward. Moving the ball forward. Can't he pick it up and get ready to snap it?
Well, I mean, I guess he moved it as he was going to, snap it almost? That's the only way for a false start, right? Like he moved it after it was already set?
52 to 57. Holy. Remember that one. Yikes. KC has timeouts too if they want to continue to ice Jake Elliott here. All right, so now Elliott will kick this one from virtually the K in the KC logo. 58-yard attempt now. Right hash.
Come on, Jake.
2 seconds to go.
Come on,
Snap,
baby.
Hold, kick up. It is dead center, drifting left. He got it.
Yes.
That would have been good by at least 60. All right, tied up at halftime, baby.
Man.
What a kick.
Squeaks in the left side there. We will take that. Tied up. All things considered, it's been sloppy. There have been some good elements from the offense, some good elements from the defense. Penalties has been the biggest thing, and whether it's been right, wrong, or indifferent from the referees to call them, defensively, you wouldn't have allowed points if they had not called holding calls. You got false starts. You got everything on the offense. So, okay, fresh slate, 10-10.
We'll take it.
And it's Jake the Make, as people are saying. Yes.
Yeah,
Jake
he is back. He is back. How about that?
58-yarder
is crazy.
Drop a like for Jake. We're over 1,000 now, but come on now. That's take some positivity. At least there's something. You got some points. I was a little just wondering. I don't see how that wasn't called a flag either. I'm watching that push off of Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Like, what the heck?
I'm shocked. All right, well,
Chiefs get the ball. People
break.
Asking at the second half. Chiefs get the ball.
Oh, man, okay. Well, that was a very interesting. That felt like a lightning fast first half. I mean, I know it's 5:40 local time here, Eastern, but that felt like the fastest first half of my life. We're already at halftime.
Yeah, they were tons of, no huddle, and it felt like there wasn't very many commercial breaks. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. That's not a bad thing. All right, let's update some of the scoreboard here.
Okay. Holy cow. All right, everyone take a breath. This is what we thought the Super Bowl score was going to be at halftime. It's crazy that this is really what I think most of us would have thought that score was going to be.
Got a super chat from Jordan with a 5-bomb. Jake is back. It is Jake the Make.
He's back, baby.
And not Missy Elliott. Thank goodness.
Needed it. Oh, my goodness. So he really was injured last year. I mean, that was the hint, and sure enough, that is exactly what it was. He definitely was injured last year.
A lot of people saying
Patulo's giving him PTSD. I know.
Yeah. I know. I'm checking out the chat section. Screw the positivity. I'm pissed. Tyler, I get it, bro. I see lots of other people. I know, but trying to remain optimistic. The viewpoint and the lens that I'll continue to have, and I think we both have said this on our videos and on the live streams, is trying to take last year into perspective, and I know that there's elements of it that are going like, oh my gosh, hang on. But the number of comments that, and if we remember this correctly, try to, go back, or if you need to, go back to some of the streams. Look at the comments. The Eagles week 1 through 4, even post-bye week against Cleveland last season, and going, bro, nothing's changed. This is the same offense. This is Sirianni running the offense.
Very
this
true.
Is the same thing.
Very true.
And it was all the way till week 5 or week 6. And then they slowly started to turn the corner. The defense played much better. The offense started clicking on or firing all cylinders. You got a semblance of that. So it's whether it's rust, whether it's preseason, whether it's finding the identity of the team, figuring out something that works. I don't know. There's a million different things there. But you can say I'm wrong. We can argue with it. Everything else, I'm just trying to not get like totally overreact and
I agree.
Crazy down, because it's a long season and we're 2 weeks into it. We got the Giants scoring 40 points and losing a game.
Yep, I totally agree.
Nobody knows anything.
Nobody knows anything right now. But hey, second half adjustments have been Philadelphia's forte for a long time now. I mean, they've done a really good job, especially last season. I did a very good job defensively last year. And if you're Vic Fangio, it's worked really well. I mean, the game plan has worked beautifully. They've gotten pressure on Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes is just beating him with his legs. And if you can just maybe put a spy out there or work on your rush lanes a little bit, I think things could be very different here in the second half. It's been a very good defensive, all things considered, day, I would say.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they're showing the highlights of Mahomes here on the broadcast too, and it's, I mean, literally, if you take away him running the football, there's been nothing consistently about the Chiefs' offense that you're like, oh man, hey, like we really are struggling. This is something that I don't know if we can contain. Now, again, they don't have a CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, so it's a difference in terms of wide receiver and the talent there. But yeah, it's night and day. Tyler with a 10 bomb. Appreciate it. I know we're all mad, emotional, but here we go. Silver lining. Our defense hasn't given up a touchdown on a drive that hasn't been extended by penalties last week and that drive for the Chiefs.
Good point.
Continues
very,
to
very
be
good point.
Sloppy penalties.
Yep.
Very fair. Eagles truth with a 5 also. This small ball offense drives me crazy when we have all this talent. Is it a Hurts problem or a route concept problem?
The problem is that we see the same broadcast you guys are seeing, and so we don't know what Hurts is looking at. Like a couple plays ago, he has 8 seconds for guys to get open, and it's not hard to hit open receivers if they're there with that kind of pressure. And so you like to think that the route trees or the guys just aren't open. I mean, it's got to be one of those two things right now.
Yep. Sean, I'll stop with the common sense. I don't think people appreciate the common sense.
Yeah, they don't like that. Come on.
Crush with
like
the 10. These penalties and the callback penalty is insane. Am I in the wrong for being upset like the refs got fat pockets? A couple of those have been very interesting
Kansas
calls,
City. It's been a couple of ones. Yep.
And the line is 1.5 for some strange reason when you look at the rosters on these teams. So not going to fully say it, but I'm also not going to stop you from having a certain thought. We appreciate the support either way. Andrew with a 10 bomb. Here's another one of the Steen thought or criticism. Hey guys, why do you think our offense looks so bad? Also feel like Steen has no idea what's happening. He keeps looking back and looking confused as hell.
Well, he's looking back because he's looking for Jalen Hurts to do the silent snap. He looks back to confirm, and then he throws the arm at Juergens to snap the football because they're going silent count. So I don't know why there's a lot of hate on Steen today. He's not been a problem. I think he's been fine. Offensively, got to see him get going. I mean, last week we were saying the offense was a problem. They scored 3 straight touchdowns to start the game. So, is it the vertical passing attack? I think the problem is that AJ and Devontae Smith have been non-existent through 6 quarters of football. That's why people are upset. And really, Saquon Barkley hasn't done much either, although didn't expect him to do a lot today. Spagnuolo played him in the Super Bowl. A lot of the same so far.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, we got more than enough time. Those adjustments, like you said, Thomas, I think we're okay. This could be fine. Hero with some more positivity with a 2 says Eagles were down 7-17 last time in KC and won, which is also a very fair point. You could go even further with that. This might be too far. This is probably too far. But Brian Johnson was the offensive coordinator when that happened, and the Eagles still won. So if Brian Johnson could be the offensive coordinator, and the Eagles were down by 10 at halftime in Kansas City on, I think it was a Monday Night Football game, if I'm not mistaken. So, it's prime time, like the game of the week, but it's like the only game on, and the Eagles still won. So I know we don't want really anything to do with the Brian Johnson / Sirianni offense from that year, so I understand also the comments there. But we're good. We're fine. This thing can be perfectly fine. Adam with a 5 did not expect passing game to start this slow this year while the defense looks good.
Defense does look good.
Well,
does look good. Here we are.
You got the same
I'm going to run
coordinator.
and use the restroom.
Okay,
if
cool.
That's
Yeah, you got
fine.
it. Yep.
Halftime restroom.
Yep.
Okay. Real quick.
It's a fair point, Adam. I think the element of it's a little bit surprising too, but it's not totally shocking because of, and I think we talked about this in lots of the streams with Anthony DeBona during the offseason, but it's like, hey, look, you got lots of potential. Sure, some new guys on the defense, but I think that the coordinator change or the non-change somewhat got overlooked or passed over because, yes, you have all this talent on offense, but defensively, Vic Fangio is still here and you have the second year. So I think, if anything, it makes sense that the defense, Cam Jurgens, even during back at training camp, you remember he said, because the defense was winning most of the training camp sessions, again, quote unquote winning, but still like performing fairly well. And Cam Jurgens would say, well, they can run all their stuff. They're running all their coverages, all their schemes, all their things like that. The offense is still putting things in because of Kevin Patullo. So it makes a difference. Again, I'm sure that everybody understands that, but it's a little surprising, but I still go back to, like, it's early. Some teams' offenses look fantastic. I mean, look around the NFL this past week, and I mean, good gosh, offenses were crazy for some teams. And then defensively, sometimes it's like, hey, it's a little bit slower start, and it changes around. But it's nothing that's like super alarming to me yet. I think, as I've said, 4 weeks in, 5 weeks in, we got the same thing. Then, yeah, I might start sounding a little bit of alarms. James, I forgot you need the Denver win. They're up by 1. You need the Denver win in this. You got a good ways to go. You got some sweats. Some good ones here. You're very, very close in both games. Hannah with a 2. Thank you, Hannah. Eagles keep underestimating Mahomes' legs. How many times have they done that? They even did it in Super Bowl 59 7 months ago. It was just the game was so far out of reach, it really didn't matter. But yeah, he has burned them multiple times. Kind of a constant theme. Robert with a 5. I'm not in sync with you guys, but I have my TV on mute and wait for you to call the play. Go Birds. Appreciate that, Robert, very much. I'm sure we're a little bit late. I'm sure you're watching the play and then you get to hear our reaction. So I guess that works too. But we appreciate the support any way possible. So big time. Shout out to all you guys again, too. We passed 138,000 subscribers on the channel, which is very much appreciated every single time. Had some crazy giveaways. Speaking of the giveaways, because I've seen some more comments as well, just coming in during halftime and everything else. There's 187 people that took Saquon Barkley as the first touchdown scorer in this game. So again, if the Eagles win, then I'm spinning for that winner at the end of this game, and somebody's getting 2 Eagles tickets to any game of their choice. Obviously, I have to be subscribed to the channel, but that's kind of a given, and has already happened. So. Oh, I'm seeing Joanne's comment as well. We've not spun it yet. Oh, I see. There's lots. Okay, yeah. I was a little bit late on those, but multiple comments. That's fair. Let's see here. Where was the other one? I'm trying to make sure that I didn't miss that, but
all right.
Yeah. Okay, I think I got that one. There we go. Let's see. What was the other? We're talking about the first touchdown score. Had some multiple comments on that, so just a reminder for people.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
A couple. Yeah, I got you. No worries. We're good. Meanwhile, I guess around the rest of the league, Cardinals up 20-3. We already mentioned the Broncos
Panthers
game,
are a problem.
Yeah,
Panthers are really bad.
Definitely. You wondered if some of the hype, the late season hype last year was going to carry over.
So.
And so far, we've not seen that.
Nope.
All right, I'm going to run super quick.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. I'll man the live chat here. Make sure everyone's hanging out. Okay, make sure my chat's updated here. Okay. Wide receivers have to get open. Play calling is terrible. I don't know. I was talking to my wife there as I was going and getting a drink, and she said, AJ's getting more targets. They definitely target him this game. I think Smitty is the one that's really been neglected a little bit, but it's been kind of an odd game where you've had the penalties backing them up a little bit here, and then a lot of time despite blitzes. You can't find receivers on the field. I don't know. My main concern right now is making sure Mahomes does not run for 100 yards in this game. He cannot run for 100 yards in this game as they're bringing us back here. Remember, Chiefs will receive the second half kickoff and see what we can do on defense. I think defensively, the game plan, I think, has been very good. I mean, you look back at the Charger game versus the Chiefs last week. Chargers broke down in the second half, and the Chiefs really started to move the football. It has not been the case so far in this game. The problem has been additional penalties. You think back to that third down and then the fourth down to, what's his face? Travis Kelce. And then, of course, Mahomes running. That's been the one problem so far. So if you could just stop those two things, it'll be okay. Offensively, Hurts has 62 yards passing. Mahomes has 51. It's been basically the same thing here. All right, here we go. Looks like they're about to kick this one away. At least lining up to kick it away. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Drop a like. Jake Elliott. Jake the Make is back. 10-10. We're underway here at Arrowhead for quarter number 3. This one's going to be a one-hopper field at the 10, 15, 20. And Philadelphia has good kick return coverage that time. Keely Ringo, Kylan Granson on the tackle. Ball up to the 26-yard line. And back out comes Patrick Mahomes, who scored the Chiefs' lone touchdown the last time he had the football. All right, Josh is back. Here we go. Oh, Landon Dickerson limped into the locker room. Okay, they're showing me Landon Dickerson limped to the locker room. We'll see if he comes back out. But right now it's Mahomes. 1st and 10. 4:55 to go here. 13 on the play clock. Mahomes in an empty gun. Ball at the 27-yard line of Kansas City, moving left to right. Mahomes takes a snap. 4-man pressure. Stops, throws right side. That's caught. Diving across the 30-yard line. That is our first look at Juju Smith-Schuster. Game about 5.5, maybe 6. And now I'm getting an Aaron Andrews report from the other sideline, Josh. Let me know if we need to sync up.
All right. Let's see here. I think, a few seconds behind.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. I'll try to refresh on my side. Maybe that'll work first.
14:32, 14:31, 14:30. 18 on the play clock, 17-16. 2nd and 5. Pacheco, the lone back to the left of Mahomes in the gun from the Chief 31. Blitz coming again. Stops, throws across the middle. Caught, and that is a short of the line to gain catch by Travis Kelce. Jahad Campbell all over him that time. You see the size difference between him and Makuba. Campbell, much more Travis Kelce's size. Be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, you like that matchup a little bit better in terms of trying to bring him down. All right,
13:58, 13:57 with 19 on the play clock right now.
2 to 3 seconds behind.
Give me a pause and come back. Okay, let's see what happens here. 2 for 6 on 3rd down is KC. This is their shortest of the day. 3rd and 1 from the Philadelphia 36. Mahomes takes the snap. He'll throw. Just clean pocket. Now dumps it off under middle. And then tackled immediately. There's Drew Makuba. Short of the line to gain on Hollywood Brown. Makes up for the missed tackle on Mahomes earlier. That is a great explosive play by the rookie safety. And it'll be 4th down and 1.
Yes,
what a play.
Sir.
Wow.
Man, this is a crosser over the middle. You're expecting to maybe potentially get open because there's a whole lot of traffic, and Drew does an incredible job getting through all of that. And then, as you said, Thomas delivering a massive hit to make sure it keeps it at a 4th down.
They're lining up to go for this. The ball's at the 39-yard line of Kansas City. They're lining up to go. 4th and 1.
There's no way,
Full house
surely.
formation.
Surely
3,
there's
2,
no
they're
way.
Gonna go. Take the snap, give behind, and he didn't get it. Wow!
Yes!
Not even close. Kareem Hunt was
Let's
way
go!
short.
Oh, my
short.
gosh.
What are they doing?
Nolan Smith
basically
sets
just-
the edge, and then everyone, JD, Jalix Hunt, everybody comes crashing down there, but that's Nolan Smith setting the edge. I mean, he gets out there and blows up the lead blockers, and then everyone else finishes it off.
Shout out Jalen Carter, too. He got a lot of interior push there, and then he ran right into the big body of Jordan Davis. I mean, I cannot believe they went for this from their own 39-yard line,
That's so idiotic.
The play they went with.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
I mean, we will take it absolutely, but yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't know, like what are you doing?
Let's go. All right, well, ball back to Philadelphia, and they are in fantastic starting field position here. Turnover on downs. First turnover of the day, technically. 12:56 to go. So that's essentially like Philadelphia got the ball to start the 3rd quarter. That was fantastic before the commercial break. Wow. Holy cow, I cannot believe they did that, and that was the play that they ran.
Mm-hmm. It blows my mind, the fact that they actually try to do that. But
Shout out to Drew Makuba on that play, and then the stop on 4th down. That was crazy.
oh, was it? I missed this. Was it a fumble or was it? Did somebody say it was a fumble?
No, just turnover on downs.
Okay, because Red Memories was saying the ball came out as well, so I didn't. I mean, either way, it was a turnover on downs.
Yeah.
But I just I don't know stat wise if somebody counted a fumble. I'm not seeing it counted as that on the box score, but I guess they could update it. Yeah, let's go. You know what? We'll take advantage. There's been some very weird.
Goodness.
If you've been watching the NFL all day, then you've already seen it. There's been some really ridiculous coaching decisions and decisions to whether to go for it or not to go for it, and the timing of things. Do you kick the field goal? That's one of those that might top everyone else today. Because, I mean, Thomas, it's 10-10. It's a tie ball game.
I know.
And your defense has done pretty good against the Eagles. So if you're Andy Reid, they're like, I get you want to be aggressive. You're trying to win this game. We're not talking about into Eagles territory going for it. We're all for it, absolutely. But my gosh,
very weird. That one is if the Chiefs lose the game, that's going to be one to keep an eye on, especially if the Eagles can make them pay here. If you go down and score a touchdown, oh my goodness, we're going to feel really good about where we're at here. As we have a very long commercial break for those watching at home.
Let's see. I'll see some of these super chats as well. We got almost 1,300 likes, by the way. If you're not already, drop us a like. Appreciate that. Helps out the Eagles as always. 2 from Shane with going with Goddard. Nope. Actually said Goddard first half. I'm sure that's maybe a little bit too much to drink, and then followed it back up with a 5 more to say joke. We're going to go with a Smith first touchdown of the second half. So maybe remembering that Dallas Goedert is out today. I was going to say, where is that going with to take Goddard for the first touchdown of the second half? Also, I pay my mortgage with Pokemon cards. We appreciate your support for the 2. These screenplays are pissing me off. Not a fan of the screenplays, I guess. There was one that worked really good.
Couple of them have worked.
Smitty with the Jordan Mailata blocking in front. That was fantastic.
I agree. All right, we're back. So it is Eagle ball. I'm still shocked it is, but they have excellent field position. Ball at the 39-yard line of Kansas City. No, ball at 35 because it backed them up. Wow, 1st and 10. Hurts, pistol. Barkley, the lone setback, takes the snap. Turn, give Barkley, running right side, patiently rumbles across the line to gain, or the line of scrimmage for a gain of a yard. They've done a good job against Saquon Barkley today, except for that lone touchdown run. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, very tough sledding for most of the day for Saquon. Not much with a 4.4 yards per carry. That's not terrible, but for Saquon standards, I think sometimes it's like, well, could be about 5.
2nd and 9, ball at the 34-yard line. Eagles plus territory once again. Hurts takes the snap. He's going to dump it off underneath Barkley. Blockers in front. He lowers the shoulder for a gain of 1 or 2, and that is going to draw some negative comments because that has been a lot of Philadelphia's offense is to really throw behind the line of scrimmage and try to make runners make some moves, and that one only gained another yard, so 3rd and 8. Yeah. Nothing vertical. One vertical shot so far today past 10 yards, I think.
Yeah. I don't mind that play. I get it as far as the shots and everything. I don't mind it because it was actually blocked really well and Saquon had some space, but you would like to see an opportunity over the middle of the field. Losing Goddard is a more significant impact than some people I think realize, though.
3rd and 8. 2 for 7 on 3rd down is Philadelphia. Come on, do something here with this turnover. All-out blitz coming. Hurts backpedals. Home run ball. Left side for Smitty. He dropped it. Had a chance. Incomplete. And Devontae Smith is hurt. He's holding his back.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that's not good. Smitty is definitely in pain. He's still laying on his back right now.
Oh, come on, Smitty. He had the back injury at camp, too, so you just wonder, is it like a re-aggravation or is it something different? You called it, though. It hit him in the hands. The blitz was there. It got home. There were more players to block than they had blockers to account for. Yeah,
that looked really painful.
Just lands right there on his lower back.
Oof. Yeah, he wouldn't have been in bounds had he hung on either way. Still, though, you get in plus territory, Josh, and now I'm starting to lean with the comment section. Is a run, a throw out of the backfield, and then a deep shot. And the deep shot is, with an all-out blitz and Hurts his face. You can't really step into that throw. Take advantage of the fact you just got the ball at the 39-yard line. What a bummer. Yeah,
not the best there. It's a bigger difference for Dallas Goedert. You know, I mean, I would just say that too. Like he played well against Dallas, and it's more of the, I don't know, middle of the field blanket, security blanket that you have with Dallas Goedert, and not having him. It's been a lot of the screen passes, looking to the outside, not over the middle. You got a couple with AJ. I don't know. You're gonna have to kick a fairly long field goal after the break here, you'd assume.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long one. I'll take getting a lead. Just, we're gonna hear about this offense. We are gonna hear it about this offense for sure.
You got a 2 from Trenton. Appreciate that. Says all those wide receiver overs not looking so good so far. No, haven't had
so far.
Not
looking good. So far, not looking good. I took a couple of unders just in case, and they're looking pretty good right now. So we'll see.
The only overs that I was really taking was the Jahan Dotson for the yards, which is not. I mean, he just needs one catch, and then AJ Brown on the targets has already hit. It was 5.5 targets. He's had 7. And he's also had 5 catches today. So, if you took his catches or your targets, you're feeling pretty good. Let's see. Where's the Derilli with the 5? I'm saying this now before it becomes a Twitter trend. Oh, my gosh. Fire Kevin Patullo.
Well, yeah, it only took 2 weeks, huh? Only took 2 weeks.
Wow. Jay Crit with the 2. I don't see a comment, but we appreciate the support. Adam's saying KP planned by playing Madden this week.
That might have been his only prep. Oh, Smitty's okay. He's on the side. He's on the bench right now and talking. He looks okay. So that's good news.
Okay.
This is a much closer field goal than the 58-yarder. I think this is about 50. What is it? Is it a little longer?
Yeah, I think it's 50. It should be 50. Come on, Jake.
Let's see.
Go 2 for 2
51.
On these.
Ball will be held at the 41-yard line of Kansas City. Left hash this time. Same direction as the previous kick for 58. Snap, hold, kick up. It is dead center and good. And Jake Elliott is very much back. Another 50-plus yard field goal. He's 3 for 3 in the season. Philadelphia in this low-scoring game up 13-10. That's pretty big.
Whew, all right. Hey, it's only 3 points, but it's 3 points off turnover, so we will absolutely take that.
We'll take it. Absolutely take that. Yep,
big time.
We will take it.
Jake the make and a 50, a 50-plus 2 of those. The armchair with 5. What are these calls, and can we also stop waiting until the play clock is at 2 seconds? Defense can time the snap every single time.
I guess. Yeah, they're definitely taking their time, but they're probably trying to figure out these Spagnuolo blitzes.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't disagree, but at the same time, in the silent counts, like the defense has a decent idea anyway because Tyler Steen looks back and then he taps the center. So I hear you. Don't wait to 2 seconds. That's kind of been a staple of. I mean, even go back to last year, like, hey, you're going to take forever. They're going to be the line. You're going to snap it really late. But then on the road, like, it's every single team just about across the NFL on the road. You have the silent count. So regardless if it's 2 seconds left or 15, it's the one tap to the center. And, okay, well, there's the snap. Tyler with the 2. Why hasn't KP adjusted? They've blitzed over adjust.
That's a good question. I would be asking the same thing. You would think he has something. It's just so weird, right? Because it's not Brian Johnson, but you can see how that starts to become the question as this continues, right? I mean, we saw big games last year, though. Still, they had moments where the offense wasn't throwing the football very well, and then I remember right before the Steeler game, late in the season, we were having that same question, and then AJ reads the book on the sideline. Has a great game against the Steelers. The rest is history. It was all fine. But it's not like Philadelphia was throwing for 300 yards a game every game last year. So it's not like it's that much different. No. It's just a matter of fact that it seems a little too vanilla and a little too Brian Johnson-y for most people's like.
Yep. But we're all right. We're going to be fine. Try to just take a deep breath. Word with the 2. This looks exactly like the 2023 offense. We've heard that a lot so far today.
There it is.
I pay my mortgage with Pokemon cards with 2 more. I do miss Kellen Moore. Idiot should have stayed. Yeah, opportunity to be head coach. I agree with you, but
yeah, get the money. Get the money.
Down. Yep. Anthony with the 5. Just found out my dad is at the game with great seats. Go Birds. That'd be rough. That would be a pretty brutal thing to find out. Your dad is at the game.
Didn't want to take you, huh? That's a bummer.
With good seats, yeah, and not willing to take.
Did not want to take you. I'm sorry about that. Good seats. Hopefully he can get loud for the Eagle defense. As here's the angled kick by Elliott, fielded at the 10, 15, 20, and then brought down at the 28-yard line. Kylan Granson's a very good tackler on special teams. He's been in on a lot of those kick coverage situations. So, all right, here we go. Back out comes Mahomes. The quick 3 and out. This will be possession number 2 in the second half, and they're showing us the blitzes today. He's only 2 for 6 for 19 yards. He's been pressured on 5 of those 7 blitzes. The problem has been when he's been able to escape and burn Philadelphia with his legs.
Yep, and that's been the one thing. Can they get it stopped?
Philadelphia back in the lead, 13-10. 29-yard line of Kansas City with the football. It'll be a run to Pacheco out of the shotgun up the middle. Jordan Davis swallows him up. Good play by Moro Jomo. Quiet so far this year. Gain of 3. Be second down and 7.
Not too bad for the run defense. They gave up like 1, maybe 2 early on, but so far it's just been the Mahomes with the legs. Shane with the 2. Coop and Carter time. Yes, please. That would be great. 2 from Matt also says, why does it feel like Sirianni is influencing KP? Well, they're very familiar
we have
with
no
each other
idea.
If you're wanting
we
to
have no idea.
That, but it's early.
2nd and 7. Mahomes will throw, play action, steps up, dirty pocket, tipped incomplete. That's a good play there. I'm not sure that would have been a throw behind and maybe into the arms of Sidney Brown had it not been tipped, but we will never know. 3rd and 6. Can't tell who got the paw up there, but they've been getting close to Mahomes all afternoon long.
Yep. D-line's been playing well. They've been, like you said, getting the pressure. You're feeling whether it's a blitz or not. Chaotic Green with a 5. KC running Tampa's plays right now, and we have no hot routes in terms of our offense.
3rd and 6. Come on, defense. That's the focus right now. What do we got? Jalen Carter lined on the outside right now as an edge rusher. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 6 from the Chief 34. Takes the snap. Here comes Carter. He's going to throw it left side. Home run ball incomplete. Good play there trying to get Tyquan Thornton. Adoree Jackson ripped him last week. Quietly very good this week. And another 3 and out for Kansas City. This is good coverage.
Yep. You had him. It was close. It does, I think, barely maybe hit Thornton in the hands. But Jalen Carter on Josh Simmons, I like that. Move him to the edge.
That was a problem.
Pretty good look there. Let me see more of that quite often.
Yeah, he had a step on Adoree, but Adoree recovered well and would have shoved him out of bounds had he caught it. So it doesn't really matter. 4th and 6. Arise has been busy so far in this game. Here comes another one. Gets it away off that golden left foot. This is a really good punt. And it'll be fair caught by Dotson at the 19. And so Dotson been a little quiet. There is a penalty flag. Keep an eye on that. It was 3rd and 6. Looks like it's going to be a hold on Kansas City. And so that should give him an extra 10 yards. Better field position.
All right. We'll take that.
Yeah, I would not repunt here.
J.R. Correct with the 5, saying Brian Johnson was scapegoated in 23. It's always been Sirianni's play calling. His calls his calls are always vanilla.
Hold on Philadelphia, Sidney Brown. Okay, so now they got a really bad field position.
Oh, boy. It's like
really bad
the 9-yard line now? Lovely.
Yeah, not going to be good as they go to commercial break.
All right, offense, let's get rolling. Malik with a 5. KP has to be better, but people, it's week 2 against Spags. Stop bringing up BJ, LOL, bad energy. KP will find his groove. I like that.
A lot of bad energy. I tend to agree.
BJ had a good bit of time to try to find something, and yes, was Sirianni involved? Sure, and was that a reason that he was not able to really pick the next offensive coordinator? Absolutely, but give Petula a little bit of time, more than a couple games, and he was good in the first half against Dallas.
Yep.
Cold Cash with a 5. AJ motion zone run like 5 times already. It's not working. KP did this last week with the dives out of pistol. He can't adjust, apparently. Well,
I will say the running game, I know it's the Chiefs, so it's, they did this last time we played, but it hasn't been a lot of movement up front either, and it's been a lot of running out of pistol, as the commenter just said. They ran out of pistol, I think, every time but once last week, so I don't know, and the problem is with play calling, it's so hard to know. It's so hard to know. Is Sirianni influencing? Is Kevin Petullo an idiot? Can Jalen Hurts not figure it out? Is A.J. Brown not open? I mean, are they not blocking well? There's so many things that go into it, and they're not going to tell us. So we have to just deduce and guess, and hence why we have all the comments. So,
Yeah, and nobody's going to agree, which is, I guess, understandable at the same time. But Praxis with a 5. Have to go bowling league soon. Keep up the play-by-play for me, Thomas. Y'all will be in my ear. Will be funny when I get excited, but got to split. LOL. So
there you go. Right on. Have fun at the old bowling league.
Good
Little
luck.
Bowling league on a Sunday. It's not a bad idea.
Hopefully you shoot a 300. Good luck to you.
Oh, man. All right. Here we go. Come on. What do we got?
All different kinds of comments. I love it. So many different takeaways. As the Broncos and Colts 28-23, and the Cardinals.
Colts offense is working.
Yeah, they're still hanging around. Cardinals up 27-9. Carolina did finally just score, so there's at least something there.
Okay. All right, let's see what our offense can do. Hurts under center, like you said, from the 9-yard line. 10:30 to go, third quarter. Hurts takes the snap, turn give Barkley, right side, head of steam. Nice run there. That's falling forward for a gain of 7, maybe 8, depending on the spot. And that is a very good run on first down. Hopefully make him a little more in front of the sticks here to start this drive, 2nd and 2.
Let's just keep doing that. I like that call.
Works for me.
O-line get a push.
Yep. Run opens up the pass, all things that we look for here.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 2. Very short, too, by the way. Ball at the 19-yard line. Line of gains the 20, right at the 20. Hurts, pistol. Barkley behind him. Hurts takes the snap. Turn give Barkley. Right side. Slowly stutters for a first down. And a nice gain there. And stiff arms a man for a couple extra yards. Gotta like that. That's a gain of 5 on 2nd down and 2. And a nice run there by Barkley to get this drive going in the third quarter. 9:41 to go.
Okay, so hey, there is the 12 personnel that some people did not really care for actually being successful.
It worked that time.
Picking up a first down in the pistol formation, no less. There's something that they like, either whether it's been in training camp, whether it was in joint practices. There's something that they like with that formation that has not really popped yet, but they're continuing to go for it, and it did something there.
Under center again, both tight ends back in this 12 personnel once again. Barkley the lone setback, another run. Saquon stutter steps, big hole. There goes Saquon Barkley for a first down. That's a gain of 11, and now they're starting to lean on this Chief defensive line a little bit here, and that is a nice big hitter for another first down for Saquon Barkley. 3 straight runs.
Let's go. This is what you want to see here. At the moment, I'm like, okay, there's a big run. Wait for a flag because we've had a lot of those, but no flags.
I know.
The O-line getting a push.
Breathing room up to the 35. Hurts in the pistol, takes the snap. Barkley again, and he's going to get a couple yards there, maybe 2. They're loving the cutback lane here. That was supposed to go right. Barkley comes back to the left, 2nd down and 8.
Man, this is just, I think, good for a number of reasons, obviously, but you get the momentum. Let the defense get a little bit of a breather, but it's I think it's about the confidence of the O-line. If they keep getting this push, get some first downs, it opens up either play actions or other opportunities in the passing game. Here we go.
2nd and 8, 8:09 to go here, third quarter. Philadelphia 4 runs on this drive, no passes, back in the pistol. Hurts running out of time. He's got to snap it. 3 in the play clock, and we got a false start. Another penalty. Golly. All right, and that could be a drive killer. 2nd and 8 becomes 2nd and long.
That was Lane.
Couldn't tell who it was. It was Lane?
Yep.
It was Lane.
Man. It's much like, as Tyler was saying, with the Eagles defense, it's kind of the same thing for the Eagles offense. Like, they have these drives where they're kind of moving the football along, and then there's a penalty, whether it's a big play that gets negated or it's just a penalty that pushes them back 5 yards or 10 yards of a hold. Man, these penalties have been bad.
2nd and 12 now. Play clock winding down. 7:40 to go, third quarter. Hurts in the gun. A.J. Dillon to his right. Hurts will throw. Clean pocket. Now he's going to bail out. Now he's going to step up and maybe run. He got trucked and sacked. Oh, my goodness. He got obliterated for a loss of 5.
Oh, man.
Clothesline there. Wow. Thank goodness he's okay. Norman Lott just absolutely obliterated Jalen Hurts, and it's 3rd and way long.
Looks like he's okay
Again, a
getting
zone
up, but
defense.
man,
Yeah, he's okay. Clean pocket to start, and then gets a little crowded and climbs, and then runs into a clothesline. Boy, Hurts left his feet there. That was really bad. And there's no one open. There you go. There's your first shot of the all-22. You know, the overhead view. There's no one open.
nope,
Third
nowhere
and
to go.
16. So this drive is dead. Dillon, the lone back to the left of Hurts, in the gun. Jalen takes the snap, and they'll just run it to A.J. Dillon up the middle. He's got a decent hole there, but he had way too far to go. Gain of 8, and Philadelphia will punt. So that drive, you get a couple first downs, and then penalties, and then a sack, and it kills it. So offense, not moving the football. Not moving the football well.
Man, that's deflating. But yeah, it's again, same old story. Continues to be the penalty.
All right, back up comes Braden Mann. Penalties been a problem. Punting has not. Both teams have gotten a lot of action from the right and left foots.
I understand the why do you run it there? Why do we keep doing that? But it's the trusting the defense too. I think it's the same thing. They look across the field and say, yeah, the defense has been able to hold serve, so let's at least remain in good field position.
A little too much of a leg there by Mann. It went out the back of the end zone. So commercial break ball. We moved up for the Chiefs, and back out comes the Bird defense.
All right. Trenton with the 2. Jalen even hates this offense. Well, they're growing. They're slowly getting accustomed to it. I don't know. Veronica Jalen looks annoyed. Yes, I mean, why wouldn't you be? But I don't know.
They all look
who's
annoyed right
hating
now.
it
Yeah.
necessarily. But practices with the 2. Why do our receivers or scheme seem garbage to zone?
They got to figure out how to beat zone is the problem. Passing. I mean, every team is so far just sitting back in zone, and there's no one open. I mean, they just gave us our first look at the receivers running routes. There was no one open for Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is not going to force the football. So what do you want him to do? You know?
Well, and it's the reason why the running game has worked at times. Like if you don't get those penalties and all of a sudden be backed up behind the chains, you kind of think they're just going to keep on going for it, but. That's one of the ways. It's not the only way, but it's one of the ways to beat zone is run the football. Like they've already got it set up that way, and they've had many opportunities. If you just spread it out and then run it with Saquon, and that's why this last drive they were picking up big yards. It's just unfortunately then there's a penalty and kind of a wash.
All right, still on commercial break.
Alex with the 2. So they just give up on 3rd and long. No, not always, but I think that
be smart.
They're going into it. They're backed up in a situation where they don't want to take another sack. Jalen just got lit up, so it's maybe hey, let's just try to, see what we could do here. If you pop one off for a run, okay, cool, but yes, you're basically giving up in that instance. They trust their defense. Like it's kind of boring. It's a little bit of a boring way to play. It's a little bit of a yes, you're giving up the offensive side, but if you can get a good punt, field position, trust your defense, turnover, or just give the ball right back, I don't know. Better to live to fight another day than forcing something 25 yards downfield and you get a tipped pass or something that creates a turnover.
Yep, I totally agree. Still on commercial break, by the way. Yeah, a turnover would be nice. I mean, but they kind of had one there to start the third quarter. They had the ball to 39.
They did, yeah.
So, it's just a bummer. It really is just a total bummer.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Back from commercial. This is a quick game, too. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's moving along.
It is. Tyler with the 2. That overhead view proved our wide receivers cannot get open. Again, it's against zone though. It's not they're not. It's not separation versus man. So yes, kind of in a way, but zone is hey, see where the defenders are, then pick a spot, find it, and sit there. And it's just I don't know. It's not a good recipe right now.
Mahomes will throw. Pressure in his face. Dumps off underneath Pacheco. Good tackle there by Quinion Mitchell. Gain of 6. That was Moro Jomo. First big pressure of the day I've seen from him. Kind of quiet preseason and I should say training camp. Hall of Famer for Philadelphia this year. He was fantastic. Waiting for him to kind of really pop off this season. No Jalen Carter in right now as well. Keep an eye on that. 2nd down and 3. It's like Byron Young and Patrick Johnson in as well, as they'll run it with Pacheco right side, and he has enough for a first down. It'll be very close. Good tackle there by Nolan Smith. I think they're going to give him the first down, though, and that will, move the chains. First down. 5:19 to go here, third quarter. Philadelphia up 13-10.
Let's see. Practice with the 2. KC must be super awesome. Only we're getting flags. That's true. They're getting not near as many calls. That's certainly true. Deep Crow with the 2. How does this offense go years without hot routes?
Very interesting. 1st and 10 from the 30. DeJean is the outside cornerback right now. They'll go inside run to Pacheco. Good play there again. Jordan Davis might be the MVP of this defense so far today. He's been fantastic. DeJean in there as well. Gain of about 2. Run defense much improved from what it was last week versus the Dallas Cowboys. Although Javonte Williams had another good day today. So maybe the Cowboys' rushing attack is better than people thought. As Davis checks out, in comes Darius Smith and Jalen Carter on 2nd down and 8.
JD's been so good. We called it there, but man, being in much better shape, conditioning, able to play those snaps.
2nd and 7, Noah Gray in motion into the slot. Blitz coming from Philadelphia. Mahomes steps up, fires. There's Travis Kelce, catch in front of Cooper DeJean. Big gainer, stiff arm across the 50. And that is another Kelce moment where he beats his man across the middle for at least 20, and that'll put the ball in plus territory. That was right on DeJean.
Yep, just gave up a little bit too much separation. I mean, Kelce, we talked about some of the other guys, but deceptively quick with the acceleration, able to get some separation on Coop, and then the stiff arm, able to get up into Eagles territory.
4 catches, 4 targets, 61 yards. He's been their only bright spot on offense right now in terms of catching the football. Mahomes is 11 of 18 for 90 yards. As they're back in Eagle territory, down 3. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 44. Mahomes play fake, rolling right. Pressure coming from Jalen Carter. Mahomes is going to run and gets pushed out of bounds for a gain of 2 or 3. Pretty good job there by Philadelphia to force him out of the pocket. Be 2nd down and 7 or maybe 6. That they brought Campbell on the run there. Or on the rush, I should say.
Campbell did a good job, too, of not hitting too much out of bounds. We know that Mahomes likes to...
Yeah, he did.
Flop a little bit right there on the sidelines. He just barely shoves, but not too much.
I agree. They gave him 3. 2nd down and 7 now. 20 rushes, 19 passes. Very balanced for KC so far. Only 10 points to show. Ball at the 41-yard line of Philadelphia. Mahomes on a 2nd and 7 will throw. Stops, throws right. That's going to be one-handed catch there. How did he do that? Short of the line to gain is Hollywood Brown. Adoree Jackson was in great coverage. I thought he could maybe intercept it. Somehow Hollywood Brown caught this ball. He's a yard short of the line to gain, though. My goodness, how did he catch that?
That looks like he's even getting like batted
into
down.
His hand. Wow, that should have been an incompletion. That's a really good catch by Hollywood Brown. Yeah, literally, Adoree hit it, and then somehow Hollywood still caught it. 3rd and 1. Line to gain is the 37-yard line. Ball at the 38. Sorry, the 34. Ball at the 35. Here we go. Mahomes, shotgun. Hunt, the lone running back. They'll give it to Hunt up the middle, and he got it, barely. 1st down.
Man, Jalen Carter's holding his wrist as he's getting
again.
up.
Yeah,
hand or wrist.
He's going to stay in the game. Good drive ruined here by Kansas City. Another 1st down. 1:53 to go here, 3rd quarter. Ball all the way up to the 33.5-yard line of Philadelphia. Nothing vertical. Defenses are not giving up anything vertical in this game. Dink and dunk on their way down the field right now. Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Here we go. 1st and 10. Jalen Carter stayed in the game, by the way. Darius Smith also top of the line, working on the right tackle. Roll out from Mahomes. Left side throws. Caught. Hollywood Brown steps in front of Cooper DeJean, who will have another 1st down. DeJean, a little bit of trouble in coverage on this drive. Another 1st down to move the chains by Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Coop's been a little rough, a little shaky in some different areas of coverage.
Yeah, Hollywood caught that at about 8 yards past the line of scrimmage and then sidestepped DeJean for a gain of 12. Tapping on the edge of the red zone here is Kansas City. A lot of time winding off this 3rd quarter. Under 1 minute to go. Ball at the 22-yard line. Mahomes in the gun. Noah Gray to his left. Looks like Pacheco to his right. What can the Philadelphia defense do here? Mahomes takes the snap. Turn, get Pacheco. Left side. And there's Jalen Carter. Blew it up. And Darius Smith, too. That's a loss of 4 or 5. And once again, the run defense has been fantastic. And Darius Smith looks every single bit worth the $4.5 million Philadelphia's paying him.
That's a big time. Made several plays. Jalen Carter, once again, he's holding his wrist after that play.
Like he's in pain.
He's definitely injured something, but he keeps trying to stay in. I think that he's I think he's going to stay in for this play as well, but there's something going on with his wrist.
He's holding that wrist like this, just standing there. I'm shocked he's staying in the game. I mean, you got to use that arm. Still out there, though. All right, 2nd and 12, loss of 2. Ball back at the Eagle 24. Mahomes in the gun, 4-man pressure, stops, throws, left side, caught. There's Tyquan Thornton's first catch of the day, and he's flung out of bounds by Adoree Jackson. Let's hope there's no flag there. And there isn't, thank goodness.
Whew.
Gain of 8 there as Adoree Jackson looks at his hand again. Yeah, I thought he'd throw him out of bounds way late. So they'll go to commercial break to end the third quarter. 3rd and short upcoming for Kansas City.
Oh, boy.
Good drive.
One more quarter.
Worst drive by the Bird defense.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, got a couple other super chats from earlier. I'll get to these. King with a 2. Anyone else think the offensive coordinator isn't creative at all? Lots of comments there, so you're not.
I think we've heard that quite a few times.
I mean, it's been for both teams. Both teams offensively, there's not been a whole lot of creativity or things that are working out. But David with a 5. Everyone settle down. Yes, it's frustrating to watch, but they have a new offensive coordinator, and it's going to take some time. Last year, people thought they were done. That's also true.
People did think that. That is a good point. Yeah, I just want to win this game, honestly. If you get out of Arrowhead with a win today, you're going to feel pretty good about it regardless.
Yep, just got to hold on. Get a stop defensively, maybe a turnover, takeaway would be great. And, offense, something, any sort of adjustment, get anything going with the offense. Just a play or two.
I don't understand. Well, sorry, I'm 2 different thoughts here. First off, the Eagle offense is going to have to do something in the fourth quarter because they're going to kick a field goal here or score a touchdown. You're going to have to get some sort of drive going, and you just hope that they have one at least left in there because the defense is going to hold Mahomes under 20, it feels like, this game. I mean, this has been, the under of everything. It's just give me some offense on this ensuing drive, and hopefully it's a tie ball game.
Yep. It's feeling like this one's going to come down to the wire, which I guess, based on the spread was to be expected. Not necessarily who's available on the rosters, but this is where we are.
This is where we are.
Many other comments as well, which is understandable. We got tons of these this is Brian Johnson's offense. This is Sirianni calling plays. This is everything else. Advocate with a 5. Last year, I was in the stands yelling, "Fire Sirianni." This year, I will be yelling, "Fire Patullo."
There you go. Yep. Gonna hear it a lot.
Less than 2 weeks.
Gonna hear it a lot. 2 weeks into the season.
Oh, my God.
There we go. I mean, it's been a dead even game. They both basically have 100 yards rushing. Passing yards, 100 for the Chiefs, 55 for Philly. That's definitely something to keep an eye on. And then time of possession has been the same. So both offenses have struggled here, but Philly's a little bit worse. Here we go, though. 3rd and 2. Chiefs now moving right to left. Takes a snap. Turnkick Pacheco up the middle, and he is going to be short. Good play there by Josh Uche.
There we go.
I think he's about half a yard short. What do you do if you're Andy Reid here, Josh? He definitely didn't get it. They went for it on 4th down from their own 39 to start the third quarter. And they're staying out there again. I don't think they're going to. Yep. Bucker's staying on the sideline. They're going for it. 4th and 1.
It's super close. I mean, the fact they were so aggressive previously, I guess it makes sense to go for it, but I don't know. I also like the idea of tying up the game. But, the defense, could they get a stop here again? 2 4th downs?
4th and 1. Chiefs are 1 for 2 on 4th down. Mahomes under center from the Eagle 12. Mahomes takes the snap, under center, and then he's going to hand it off and get a first down as Kareem Hunt. With a fullback, as Hunt was disguised back there, and he got 4. Down to the 10, 1st and goal. Yeah, darn.
All right. Got to hold up now.
Yeah, got to hold. Hold him to a field goal. Injured Eagle, Jordan Davis.
JD.
And they are not showing us what it is, but he is out as they go to commercial break. Okay, well, that would be bad.
It looked like he might have gotten stepped on.
A really good start to the season. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but on that last
play... Holding his leg
like
is what it is right now. They're looking at his hamstring. Hamstring is what is we're being told. Yeah, it's hamstring.
Okay. I was going to say, I couldn't tell if it was either he got stepped on or...
Keep an eye on it.
Or what it was.
Okay, hamstrings we know can be a problem. Oh, man. Okay. Commercial break. JD. He's off right now. He's up and walking on his own, but walking gingerly is our update right now. So that is good. He's at least up and walking.
At least he's up. I'd like to see him a little more, but
how many possessions does the Bird offense have left? 2? I mean, we're in the fourth quarter here. However long this possession goes for Mahomes, it feels like you're about 2 possessions away.
Yeah, the way the game's going, you don't think it's very much more. Both teams taking a lot of time off the clock.
Being told Jalen Hurts just walked out of the blue tent. Was he in the tent? I can't confirm that. I saw one person mention it. We'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. He walked out of the blue tent. I assume
I'm not
he's
sure
fine.
about that. Yeah, surely he's
assume
okay.
he's fine.
I mean, he got wrecked, but
Don't have an update yet. Still on commercial break.
Yeah.
62 passing yards for Jalen Hurts in this game so far. Sorry to all the fantasy people out there that have Eagle quarterback and receivers the first 2 weeks. It's not been pretty.
Yeah, been a little rough. I figured surely there'd be, a little bit of improvement. That's what we were all thinking, but not too much.
Oh, man. Okay, still on commercial break.
So you got a 5 from Praxis. Let's win.
That'd be nice. I'd be okay with that. Okay, they're working on Jordan Davis' hamstring.
Okay, is it F. Elliott an acceptable loss? Is the comment of it being an acceptable loss? That's only relevant the day after one.
I agree.
Get his point, but you never start with that thought off to bowling. All right, good luck to you on bowling.
There you go.
We're all in agreement. There's
First
no such
and
thing
goal.
as acceptable loss.
I agree. 10-yard line, Kansas City. Looks like Jordan Davis will be okay. He's just getting his hamstring worked on. This will be a first down run to Hunt, right side, and he got about 4. Good tackle there by Drew Makuba. He's had a nice game. He had that one poor tackle on Mahomes that gave up a first down, but he's had a really good game. He's got a sack in this one. Good fourth down stop, or third down stop. Second and goal now from the 6. Hurts is on the sideline. He looks fine. So he's sitting next to Kevin Patullo. Hopefully they're figuring out how to go score.
Going to need to be ready after this one.
Second and goal, 13-20 to go fourth quarter. Mahomes empty in the gun. 4 wide receivers and a tight end, top of the screen. See what the Eagle defense has here. Come on. Now Hunt motions back across the formation. Mahomes calls for the football, takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, fires, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, Drew Makuba picked it off the deflection. Makuba running down the left side. There he goes. Makuba's still going. He's got 1 man to beat. He gets tackled across the 45-yard line down to the 32.
Gosh.
Oh, my
Let's
goodness. A red
go.
zone pick from Patrick Mahomes. It's Drew Makuba. Oh, my goodness.
You got to be kidding me. Travis Kelce. That was looking like it was going to be a score. I mean, that is right there.
Kelce in the hands.
He had
and
it.
It pops right into the arms of Drew Makuba. That reminds me of a Malcolm Jenkins pick of Tom Brady many years ago in the red zone where it popped right up there, and it's the rookie left tackle that saves a touchdown here. Makuba was running with it all the way into Chief territory at the 45. Holy cow.
Goodness.
Game-saving.
That
Kelce
is
catches
so
that
big.
as a touchdown.
Oh, easily. Yeah, that is 100%.
gosh.
It's not the best throw, but it still hits him in the hands, and Kelsey's not able to hang on. Oh, my God. Blake with the comment right before this play, but if this didn't already, this game is elevating my heart rate. That was big time. I mean, this totally changed the game. Come on
Oh, my
now.
goodness.
All right, so the offense, it's right in front of you. You just got gifted. It's gift-wrapped, a great field position.
Oh, my goodness.
You have to answer now. This is immediately the time where you go and answer.
Travis Kelce.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. He's been their brightest spot on the outside, and he just coughed that right into the waiting arms of Drew Makuba. How about the rookie today? Again, 1 missed tackle of Patrick Mahomes. Other than that, he might be the best player on defense of the entire afternoon. Unbelievable job here by everybody involved to make sure this kid came to Philadelphia, and they got him ready, too, in the preseason and training camp. Philly's going to have the football at, like, the Chief 40. A touchdown with the way this defense has played today, Josh, it could totally seal it.
Yeah, made a huge difference as far. I mean, you're right. He had the missed tackle and the holding call that move back the sack. But other than that, like he completely regathered himself, found his footing. Because, to some, it's like, okay, that'd be a hit to the confidence. But showing up in the right spot, making plays on fourth downs, get a turnover here. Oh, my gosh. There's a comment from... Kristen said that, yeah, my Apple Watch just alerted me about my heart rate. So
I'm sure it did.
That skyrocketed for all of us. Andrew with a 2. Wow, Makuba balling out. Let's go. The Rodney Brockington with a 10. That's how you show up. And Gary also with, look at there. The 2 says CJGJ who? All right.
Yeah, literally.
Making some people forget on that side.
Not
We're by the way, almost 1,500 likes. We could drop a like for that one. The Eagles get a turnover. The defense showing up.
I think we should.
We can hit this. Elijah with a 2. I didn't see a comment, but we appreciate the support. Feel free to mention something. I can say it here on the stream as long as it's appropriate, of course. Zach with a 2. Guess I'm buying a Makuba jersey. Wouldn't be too bad. Get you Drew Makuba.
Someone just said Hakuna Makuba. What a wonderful phrase. I like that. That's pretty good.
I've seen a lot of those. That's pretty good.
Oh, man.
Robert with a 2
right,
also. Thank you, Mr. Swift.
Yes, literally. Sure, he'll get a phone call from the fiance there. They haven't showed her. She might not be at this game. They have not shown her once. Not that I was hoping for that. But
we're very pleased with that.
1st and 10 at the Eagle
Come on,
39.
Baby.
Wow, he did not get as far as I thought he did. I thought he got into Chief territory.
I thought he did too.
Wow, the camera angle was wrong. Okay, so we're not in plus territory. 41-yard line. Hurts, pistol, up 3, takes the snap. Toss right. Barkley trying to make something out of nothing, and he's going to fall for a gain of maybe 1.
He had his face mask. That had to be, right?
Yeah, look, and they're not going to call it. So
there's no...
Yeah, Barkley's... His helmet is basically ripped off.
They're really not... You got to be kidding me if they don't call this. That's...
Yeah, I thought for sure.
Oh, my God.
I thought for sure that should be a face mask. Oh, they just threw it.
Did they throw it?
They just threw a face mask.
Oh,
yes.
Let's go. Okay, all right.
Holy
I was going to say, that's incredibly late. I don't know how it took them that long.
Gee whiz.
I mean, that was...
Okay, so here's the replay. This
30
is
seconds
clearly
after?
a face mask. Yeah, I would say right there is a pretty bad face mask. Okay, well, that's going to help Philadelphia. Yeah, that's very
blatantly obvious. I was going to say, you saw his helmet turn whenever he did that, and I was like, that's got to be. There's no way Saquon's doing that intentionally.
Ball at the 44 of Kansas City. Real chance for Philadelphia. Toss left this time, Barkley. Blockers in front, and he's going to get across the 40 down to the 30. We'll call it the 41. So that's about 6 or 7. 34 on the play clock, 33, 32, 31. 2nd and 3 upcoming for Philadelphia. Real chance here. They're getting approaching field goal range. Although with Mahomes, a 6-point lead is not going to do it. You got to get a little more. John Mechie in the game, bottom of the formation. Smitty back in. Now he's motioning across the formation, slot at the top. 2nd and 3. Hurts takes the snap. Play action. Rolling left. Throws caught. Granson. First down. Lowers the shoulder. Good gainer there. That is the Dallas Goedert special where they do that read option and then pop it out to Goddard on the left side. That's enough for a first down. That'll move the chains and keep the clock ticking. 11:42 to go here. 4th quarter. Birds up 3. Ball at the 30.
I'm not sure. I'd have to double check this and stats correct me, but that was one of the few, if not the first play action. It has to be because I haven't heard or seen play action there, but no surprise, it worked.
Here's a run to Barkley on first down. That one did not work. Barely got back to the line of scrimmage, and that has been a great point there, Josh. The Chargers really abused this KC defense with play-action passes across the middle. In Philadelphia, that was a play-action pass, was not across the middle. They have done nothing of the sort. Might not have even watched the Brazil tape, it seems like, on offense. Either way, 3-point lead, 2nd and 10 upcoming, plus territory.
It's ridiculous sometimes when they either decided to do something or they don't, when you've seen a team susceptible to it, but... Come on, get this thing going.
31-yard line, 2nd and 10 in Kansas City territory. A.J. Brown silent in the second half. Here comes an all-out blitz. Brown will look, throw, and that is incomplete. They tried to get to A.J. Brown that time. Excuse me. Dangerous pass there. 3rd and 10. So there's your shot at A.J. Brown. It's just not gonna convert. 3rd down and 10. Got to get points on this drive.
Man, that could have been more dangerous. Man. Thankfully, at least it's not a pick there. But, man, you hate to see that whenever it goes ball tipped up in the air.
Hurts is 13 of 20 for 67 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Got to get one of those, hopefully the touchdown variety here. 3rd and 10. Philadelphia still not challenging this defense vertically. Smitty and AJ slot to the near side. Calcaterra alone at the top from the 31-yard line. Hurts in the gun. Blitz coming. Takes the snap. Here they come. Steps up. Home run ball. Right side. Devontae Smith. It's going to be caught at the 1.
Yes!
He's down at the 1. And he's suplexed down at
Let's
the 1-yard line.
go!
But Smitty's got him down for a 1st and goal.
Smitty!
There's your big play,
Come
Josh.
on.
They finally hit one.
It
Yes.
took forever. But you know, every single time, I mean, it is 95% of the time, if a team is going to blitz, Jalen's going to throw it deep. And the question is it Smitty or is it AJ? This time it goes to Devontae Smith. The number of times that we see Smitty come up with these, kudos to him going up there, making a play one-on-one with Trent McDuffie. And you, like you said, Thomas, I mean, they're what? Maybe a little bit short of the 1, but it's like the 3.
Yeah, they backed him up to the 3 here. 1st and goal, Philadelphia. Offset I formation right now. Granson comes in motion. Hurts under center, takes the snap. Turn give Barkley. Nowhere to go. He lost a yard. Don't like that.
Oh, yeah. Chris
Jones
Jones
blew that one up. 2nd down and goal.
Yeah.
Must score 6 here, Josh. Must score a touchdown. Goodness gracious.
Chris Jones just destroyed Landon Dickerson. We'll call it what it is. There's absolutely no opportunity for the offense after that one.
Come on, Kevin Patullo. Show us some red zone play calling, please. Oh, my goodness, please. Here we go. 2nd and goal, backed up at the 4.5. It might be the 5. 9:24 to go, running clock. Philadelphia up 3. A real chance following the Mahomes and Travis Kelce interception. This is back at the 5-yard line, Josh. Shotgun.
Golly.
They stacked them all tight. Latu in motion. Hurts takes the snap. Turn give Barkley up the middle. He's down to the 1, and he's going to be stopped at the 1. 2 straight runs. 3rd and goal coming. They're much closer.
You know what we're doing.
Shove, but I don't think they're close enough. Well, we'll
You're
see.
probably going to run it here, though, right? Because it's 3rd down, so you run it, you might be able to get it. And if you don't, then you probably run it again on 4th down because you've already got the lead.
I need a camera angle to show me where the ball is right now. It's either the 1 or the 2. They are huddling, and they have the jumbo package out there. They are lining up in shove formation. The ball is at the 1.5-yard line. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Hurts.
This is going to be a big shove.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Hurts takes the snap, shoves forward, and he is in. He's got to be in, right?
Let's go. That has to. He's clearly got.
They haven't called it
no?
yet. They're saying 4th down. He didn't get in?
I thought he got the.
No way he didn't get in.
I thought he got more than enough. I mean, the angle's hard because it's like not right down the line. It's on the side there, but that seemed like he had enough there. The momentum.
Where's that football? Oh, it's right there. Oh, it is in. You can see it right there. That's in. Challenge that play. That is 100% in.
Oh, yeah.
There's
yeah,
no
easily.
way.
He's got it right there. That's got to be a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. Ball's at the half-yard line. They're not going to challenge. Got to challenge that. There it is. There it is. Red flag challenge. That's a touchdown. You could see it. You had a clear shot down the pylon.
Easily.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Thank
Let's
goodness.
go. This is about to be 20-10. Come on now.
Shout out to Nick Sirianni for the arm. He threw that challenge flag. He ran it down the field and threw it into the end zone. Hurts is still up. And right there, still up.
Yeah, there's no way.
You can see the football.
Oh,
Touchdown.
completely, yeah. Because he's never hitting the ground, and you know where he's holding it, so, yep.
What a throw by Nick Sirianni. That's a 30-yard challenge flag toss.
He's 25-yard line all the way down 5 yards into the end zone. He knew what he was doing. He's confident about that
beautiful.
one.
Yeah, clearly a touchdown. Clearly
Come on
a touchdown.
now. This is going to be big, though, because it's going to be a touchdown. It'll make it a 20-10 game, pending Jake Elliott extra point, but 20-10 game with 8:30 to play.
Yep. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, my goodness, that is massive. A lot of time. I mean, 8:30 is a lot of time, but you got to love that. Holy cow.
Still got enough, but yeah, man, this is... Come on, guys. Going to finish this off. Defense is going to get an opportunity. Pass rush potential. All right, a couple of these super chats, too, that I'll get to from a second ago. With Christopher with a 2, Makuba, Uche, and Zadarius Smith have balled out. That they have. They absolutely have balled out. I pay my mortgage with Pokemon cards, the 2. This is why Sidney Brown is on the bench. Damn torpedo.
100%. 100%. Yep. 100%.
LA Kid with the 2. Makuba with a sack and a pick today. He's come up big.
He's been really good. He has been so good.
Also, Bald Eagle with the
waiting on the touchdown call.
Makuba Matata. That was what we were saying, I think, earlier as well. But the 2 with the Makuba Matata. 2 from Blake. I hate the Chiefs almost as much as I hate the Cowgirls.
I'm kind of there with you. I mean, they are truly Philadelphia's real rival because Dallas has been so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
We got
the call in the field stands. There's no way.
No way. Are you serious?
It really stood.
Is this on Twitter?
Yeah, I just saw the tweet. There's
Oh
no way. Well, so I can't believe that was so clearly a touchdown to Hurts. Like it so clearly was. You could see the football. That's the whole thing. Can you see the football across the... It did. So, well, 4th and 1 from the half-inch line. That clearly broke the plane. Dean Blandino's saying it's not clear and obvious. That's pretty clear and obvious. They didn't give it to him. That is nuts. 4th and goal.
That was Roger Goodell calling in and saying, like, yeah, no, he didn't score.
Yeah, he said, yeah, keep it close. They better shove it here. Here we go. 4th and goal. Obviously going for it.
Goodness gracious.
7:53 to go. I mean, come on. Surely they're not going to stop it. Hurts quickly to the line. Takes the snap. Forward. Easily in. Touchdown Philadelphia. Let's go.
All right.
Let's
Just
go.
took one more, but finally.
Let's go.
That's ridiculous. You got to be kidding me. The fact that they're not going to call that first one, whatever. You know you can't stop it. So, touchdown. Fired up the offensive line,
what
too.
What a change of events here. My goodness, we needed that. Holy cow. Yeah, they knew. I mean, they did not get a lot of movement there. I mean,
nope. Chris Jones hopped on quickly.
3 or 4 yards on that thing. He still got it. Thank goodness. A 10-point lead. How about that right now? Come on. Well, yeah. Point after pending. We're close to a 10-point lead.
That's true, yeah. Either way, it's still a 2-possession game. So.
All right, here we go. Elliott for the point after pending to make this truly a 10-point lead. He's been fantastic so far today. Snap, hold, kick up. What do you know? Dead center. MVP, Mr. Jake Elliott. And so 20-10, 7:48 to go. And back out will come Mahomes.
Man, took a little bit longer, a little bit anxiety there, but you know you can't stop it. Defense, man, if you just get, I mean, you think one stop probably does it. It's a 2-possession game. If you get a stop here, surely the offense has enough to.
Yeah, it feels like it's 4-down territory from here on out too.
Yeah,
gotta be.
All right. Practice with the 2. Give me your best play-by-play. TV free now. Love you. We appreciate that support.
I got you. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it.
Christopher with a 2. First good play was Nick's, first good play Nick's called in a long time.
Yeah, how about
Another
that?
one.
Back-to-back brotherly shoves. We'll take it.
Chad Marks, appreciate the support there with a 2. Got to finally play the song. It'd been a little bit too long for today, but
it's been a while.
G-L-E-S, Eagles. Come on.
This game is not over, Josh, but it's going to be very funny to watch if Philadelphia goes to Kansas City and wins by 10+. The meltdown that fans will have because the offense is still struggling. I mean, I hope that is the case because it means we won. But
right, yes.
It's just, I mean, they're finding ways to do it.
It's not pretty sometimes, a lot of times, but they're winning. So Jimmy with a 2, Nick Sirianni over 30 flag passing yards. I didn't see that prop, but that was actually a good one.
I think I would take the over
for
sure.
Andrew K with a 5. Apparently, the NFL has a different definition of clear and obvious than everyone else.
I know. It made no sense. I mean, that was as clear and obvious as it could be because you had a clear shot of the football, obviously across the line again, and yet here we are. So Thank goodness they scored, or I would have lost my mind.
Yeah, we all would have been. I mean, there's already the conspiracy of the NFL and hating the Eagles and everything else there. But yeah, can you imagine they don't call that and then they get stopped? No way. Eric with a 2. No one likes us. We don't care. Touchdown regardless. Amen to that. It's 100%.
Yep. Yeah, that is true. I mean, honestly, getting out of Arrowhead with a win is going to be it's so critical if they can hold on. They can just absolutely hold on.
John was the good luck charm.
This is what people thought the Super Bowl were going to be. Sorry, go ahead.
It really is, yes. Yeah, no, you're right. We weren't expecting the big blowout and anything else, so lots of the offensive shootout. But let's see. Oh, the John with the The good luck charm said, I put on my second Saquon jersey before that pick. Just saying. So
Okay.
it's whatever works.
Two on at the same time?
I guess so.
We'll take it.
It gives you
Here
more
comes
power.
a kick by Elliott.
More Saquon jerseys.
Returnable from the 1. 10, 15, 20. Uche and Chase, 25. Good tackle there. Keely Ringo, hey, 25-yard line. One of the worst starting field positions for Mahomes after a kickoff today. And back out comes Patrick from a really good drive. But, sorry, I was just blanking there. Right down the field and then threw the interception. So a chance to give him his first 3-game losing streak since 2016 at Texas Tech.
It's been a minute. May the Gooby with you says, I'm glad Goodell is in attendance to see that shove.
Me too.
Yes.
Me too. I hope he watched long and hard. Here we go. What does Philadelphia's defense have? Up 10, ball at the 26-yard line. Patrick in the gun takes the snap. 4-man pressure, very clean pocket, still clean, steps up. He can run if he wants. Still running. Now he's going to take it out of bounds and stops for a gain of 3. There's Jordan Davis, hamstring and all, really running. And I think he's going to be pulling the hamstring a little bit there as he's slow to get off the field. 2nd down and 7. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. So hamstring's a little bit of a problem. And he did a good job running down Mahomes, though.
Yeah, he's trying to give everything that he can, but you could tell it's not 100% right.
Yeah, you probably don't need him to rush the passer, though, or to stop the run anymore. It's going to be all pass rushing time. So,
yep.
All right, 2nd and 7. Ball at the 29-yard line of Kansas City. 7:22 to go, 4th quarter. 10-point lead for Philadelphia. Mahomes needs a little magic. No touchdowns and a pick today on that right arm. Looks left, throws left, incomplete. And there's a good play by Zach Bond right in front of Travis Kelce. It'll be 3rd down and 7. And for as bad as, people are going to blame Jalen Hurts, Mahomes has been 14 of 23 for 117 yards. I know he's had a couple of nice runs and a touchdown on the ground, but that has not been a very good day for Patrick Mahomes. So for everybody who wants to rip Jalen Hurts tomorrow, make sure you then go, and Patrick Mahomes had a bad day too.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, keep it fair and balanced here with that.
If they don't gain any yardage here, I'm curious if they'll go for it down double digits. 7:12 to go, 4th quarter. Mahomes takes the snap. Blitz coming from Jahad Campbell. Stops, throws across the middle, incomplete. Great play there by Cooper DeJean. And it was Jahad Campbell lighting up Patrick Mahomes, who picks himself off the ground. And do you go for it here? I think you might have to.
I think they have to. Yeah, it's a 2-possession game.
Good shot by Campbell.
I'm glad that there's no flag called there. That's really close. That is like right there on the
it should have
throwing
been
it.
Helmet. He gave him a real pop.
They didn't call it though. All right, I was actually expecting the flag. I was expecting one.
Maybe the refs aren't fully bought out by the Chiefs today as Ariza has another one go off his left foot. Oh, it was nearly blocked. My goodness. Epps got so close, and yet this one is a booming punt. Returnable at the 1 for Dotson. Dotson at the 10, makes a man miss to the 15, and that was why they call him the punt god, because that was an unbelievable kick there by Matt Ariza. He got it off, and back out comes Saquon Barkley in the Bird offense. Up 10, 6:57 to go. We need a Saquon Barkley close here, Josh.
Yep.
Let's just close it out. Nice and easy.
Break one off. I wouldn't mind that either. Like a little, just make a statement. Rip one for, 85 yards, 84 yards?
Wouldn't mind it.
That'd be fun. Go up 27-10.
Wouldn't mind it.
Abram, and then also, we could say, hey, look, as bad as the offense was, they still scored 27 points. But Abram with a 2. I'm convinced this has got to be the 100th time that we've had. I'm convinced KP is Brian Johnson reincarnated.
Yeah, well,
continue to have just the common theme.
Gonna have it until they have a bad or a good offensive game, but they're winning right now. We'll take it.
Here we go.
Oh man,
let's have the offense get out there, run the football. They can't stop you. Come on,
that would be nice. I do think though, Josh, and I know that armchair quarterback in me can say this. Don't get complacent here. I am all for pedal to the metal, throw the football. You can't just run pistol runs 3 straight times and kick the football back. I know you're going to eat some clock, and the clock is a factor in a 10-point ball game, but first downs are a factor here too, where Patrick Mahomes didn't even have a chance to come back here, Josh. That to me would be let's not just roll over here and try and eat 2 or 3 minutes and then punt the ball back up 10. I would still go for it.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, 100%. I mean, if you go score, especially if you score a touchdown, then it's a 3-possession game. But you go score, take care of business, should be fine.
Yep.
Tom's broken coffee machine. See, there you go. There's always these ones out here.
There you go. There's always a broken coffee machine.
Very,
Needs to
very
happen.
good fortune for Tom here. With the 2, you expect Nick Wright or Orlovsky to comment fairly.
I will be tuning in to Nick Wright, former boss of mine, on First Things First tomorrow to see what he has to say. I'm curious what he has any tweets here. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
He has not tweeted in 6 hours. Interesting.
I wonder why.
Interesting.
Wonder why. His quarterback's 117 yards.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty bad.
He's got a worse
here we go.
rating than Jalen Hurts does, even as much as people want to hate
does.
for this game. So
hadn't scored in 2 straight quarters so far. Shut out in 3 of the 4. Back out comes Philadelphia's offense here, fresh off of their touchdown drive. Let's see what the Birds offense can do here. A couple first downs would go a long way. Up 10. Barkley the lone setback. Granson and Calcaterra tight the formation. Ball at the 15-yard line of Philadelphia. 6:57 to go, fourth quarter. It's be a first down run to Barkley. Cuts out the field, runs into his own man, and gets about 5. Had he not hit Mailata in the back there, could have been a little bit more, but a good chunk there to make it second down and 5.
Frankie Ray with a 5. I'm not worried about our offense. We're playing the Chiefs, not the Saints.
It's true. It's very true.
Reminder.
We knew it wasn't going to be 34-0, 41-7, whatever the number was. It wasn't going to be that again. They weren't going to get blown out of the water. Still,
Right.
A double-digit win at Arrowhead would be pretty fun. Here we go. 2nd and 6. They only gave him 4. Will they let Hurts throw is going to be the question here. Keeps pistol formation. The next snap might cut him indicate no. Below 6:20. Here we go. Fourth quarter motion Barkley. He's going to be running through Lane Johnson that time, and he's going to be a yard short. So he pinballs off of Mailata, which stops the forward momentum on the first play. Then he runs into Lane Johnson on that next play, and now it's 3rd and 1.
He just
I think
bold.
you shoved this one. I think it's close enough.
Yeah, I agree. He just bowled Lane Johnson over, just ran straight over him.
3rd and 1 here. It's a short one. We'll see what they line up in. I think they're going to go for a shove. They're 3 for 11 on 3rd down, and they will line up in shove formation. They've averaged 8.5 to go, so it's been tough. This is a full yard, though, from the 25-yard line. Hurts trying to get him to jump on hard count. Now takes the snap, goes forward, and he's got it. What a surprise. And the Chiefs are mad there's not a false start, but they're not going to get one. First down. So Roger Goodell is real mad. Chris Jones is furious. First down, Philadelphia. That is going to chew off at least another 2 minutes. 5:16 to go, fourth quarter. And the Eagles did false start. I mean, they technically, as they show that shot down the line, are moving before the snap.
Yeah, you got it on the right side.
Bummer. Andy Reid is furious.
Might have been a little bit.
Under 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Time is ticking away on a Chiefs 0-2 start, the first in Patrick Mahomes' NFL career. Yeah, that's a false start, but whatever. 1st and 10. Should have been a touchdown on the previous one, but what are you going to do? Play clock winding down. Hurts takes the snap. Now we have a blown whistle. What are you getting here?
I have no idea. What is this?
Eagles called timeout. I think that Sirianni was worried they wouldn't get the snap off, even though they did. Okay. So there's your second timeout. That's fine. So it saves what could have been a negative play. 4:42 to go. Clock stop. Birds up 10.
Let's see. They were showing 3 on the ticker, but as LL says with a 5, hey guys, don't we lose a timeout with an unsuccessful challenge?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we did lose it. That's right. That's right.
Okay, yeah. So the ticker had it wrong. I was just matching for Foxes.
Yes.
So yeah, okay. So it's just 1 left. So that is a good call and a good reminder. They also had all 3 still on theirs.
Yep, I agree.
Rome with a 5. I'm so thankful for Vic and that he wants to end his career here.
I agree.
1,000%. Yeah. What he does with this squad,
4,600 people watching us here in the fourth quarter. I agree. Appreciate everyone watching right now. Be sure to subscribe. Lots of fun giveaways happening later on this week. Hopefully, talking about a Birds win. We'll see. Up 10, looking good so far. 4:46 to go. Philadelphia, 1 timeout remaining. Chiefs have all 3 plus the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 26-yard line of Philadelphia. They've not thrown yet on this possession. 3 straight Barkley runs. Here's another one, make it 4. Up the middle at a pistol, and that goes nowhere. That has been a theme today, gain of a yard. Second down. And you do wonder if you start having, a first down goes a long way. When do you start burning timeouts if you're Kansas City? Because you got to use them at some point. Question is, will they start using them now, or will they wait till...
Looks like they just used one of them.
I think they did. Yeah, they did. Okay, so there's your first one.
Which makes sense because, they're obviously trying to get a stop and then, hopefully in their mind, they get a stop, score before the 2-minute warning.
All right, second down and 9, following the Chiefs' first of 3 timeouts. Still quite a lot left in this football game. Philadelphia ball up at the 27-yard line, moving left to right. Hurts 5 yards short of 100 through the air. Let's see if they let him throw again the rest of the way. Smitty motion across the formation, another Barkley run, this time right side, and he loses a yard. So I guess the question of would they let Jalen throw might have been answered with a no, because it'd be 3rd down and 10 upcoming as the Chiefs burn their second timeout.
That's fine. I mean, defense has been playing well enough. You got a 2-possession lead. Might as well have KC use all their timeouts.
Might as well. And it's still a double-digit lead, so they got to score twice. But it is Patrick Mahomes, so you want to make sure that he doesn't even have a chance. That's why I would have thrown it there on second down. But, I guess burning timeouts does make sense. So either way, we'll see what they do here. Chiefs can stop the clock 2 more times because of the 2-minute warning in their final timeout. Philadelphia, ball at the 26-yard line, also has 1 timeout, but they're facing a 3rd and 10. And they're in shotgun. They might throw here. Let's see what they do. Hurts in the gun. 4:37 to go, 4th quarter, up 10. Barkley to his left. Stamps the right foot. He will throw. 4-man pressure coming. Looks right, throws right, short of the line to gain. Caught Calcaterra in bounds. That's important. But he is short of the first down, and so will be 4th down and 4, and the Chiefs will burn their final timeout. So I guess, at least you let them burn that final timeout.
Yeah, I mean, that could have been incomplete. They'd still have 1 timeout left, so I'm happy about that, I suppose. You'd figure if they're going to throw, it'd be past the sticks. But, trust your defense.
All right, so 4th down. See what goes on here. They will obviously punt from the 33-yard line. So Mahomes will get a chance with about 4:15 left as this punt is safely away. And it is a high one and kind of short. Fair caught all the way up at the 27-yard line. So not the best punt there by Braden Mann. Marcus Epps gets a little bit, that's Latu, gets a little extra there with Ricks. And so they will give Patrick Mahomes a chance. Down 2 scores, but he's got to go quick with only 1 more way to stop the clock with a 2-minute warning.
He's super fast-paced
okay,
now.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Second half possession for the Chiefs. Turnover on downs, punt, interception, punt has been the Mahomes second half. Not good. 4,700 people watching us across both channels. Appreciate you guys. Here we go. Mahomes takes the snap. Steps up in a very dirty pocket. He's a hit sacked. It's Moro Jomo.
Let's
got
go.
One there. And Nolan Smith helps clean it up. And there is your training camp star, Moro Jomo. Big sack that'll make the clock run, and the Chiefs are going to have to go hurry up.
Big time. Yes. You got the
Really
coverage combined with the D-line.
3. Mahomes steps up, pumps, deep shot here. He's got a wide open man. He overthrew him. Tyquan Thornton was totally clear by 20 yards. Oh, my goodness. Mahomes just missed. Just straight missed.
That was a touchdown.
Wow. They completely missed this coverage. And it's Adoree Jackson's man. Oh, Adoree Jackson got knocked over. That was the problem.
Ooh, wow. That's fortunate.
Wow. What a miss. That is a walk-in touchdown. Make it a one-score game with 4 minutes left. That would have been very scary. But 3rd and 13, though, nonetheless. They're 3 for 11 on 3rd down. Mahomes takes the snap. Jahad Campbell blitzing. Dirty pocket. Steps up. Left side. That's going to be incomplete. Quinyon Mitchell broke it up. Wanted to find Hollywood Brown. Great play by Q to swat that one out of bounds as a flag, though. Did they get roughing? Is this roughing? They got to bail out Mahomes, right?
There's no way. There's no way.
Let's see. This is going to be roughing. Let's see. Yep. Roughing the passer. Of course, because it was going to be 4th and 10, Josh, right? Obviously, it's got to be roughing the passer. Show me this penalty. Let's make
it's on
sure.
Jahad Campbell?
Let's see. This is a makeup from that previous one. Here we go.
Gosh.
Let's see. Oh, barely touched his head. Come on. That's not roughing the passer. Yeah, Mahomes is the only one.
Yeah, he hits him in the helmet, though. I mean,
Wow.
It's frustrating, but they're going to call it every time.
Especially when it's Patrick Mahomes. First down, 3:50 to go. No timeouts left for the Chiefs. Ball at the Chief 40. Turnover ends this game. Mahomes in the gun. Noah Gray motions to the near side. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Mahomes steps up and throws it in the dirt. He was trying to find Noah Gray. Incomplete. Ooh, they're getting closer. They are getting closer and closer to another Mahomes sack. Getting very close to another Mahomes sack.
They can smell it.
They can smell it. 100%.
2nd and 10.
Patrick Mahomes has been really bad today. He has not been good.
Terrible.
He has not been good. 3:44 to go here. 2nd and 10. 20-10 Philadelphia. Ball at the Chief 40. Mahomes trying to put together a drive here. Needs a lot of help. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Steps up. Now he's going to throw home run ball. Back right side. And that is going to be broken up. Oh, Adoree Jackson broke it up. Good play there. I thought he was turned around.
Oof.
Tried to get Tyquan Thornton incomplete. 3rd and 10. Wow, that was really scary.
All right, good play.
Did he knock that one? Oh, yeah, he did. That's a really good play. That's a really good play by Adoree Jackson. I think he's been much better this week. Granted,
Definitely,
it's
yeah.
Tyquan Thornton and, a bunch of nobodies.
It's
but
true,
it's been much better.
Not the same type of caliber you've been playing against, but yes, you're right.
Ooh, Mahomes took a shot from Jalen Carter. You know he likes that feeling right there. JC getting him on the ground. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 40.
Here we go,
3:36 to go. 4-man pressure. Mahomes will throw, rolling to his right. Now he's going to scramble. Steps up, fires across the middle. That's caught, and there's the other tight end that's a big first down. I actually don't know who that is. It's Ramigo for a first down, and that's all the way to the Eagle 40. The clock keeps running. All right, well, that's 2 straight conversions there for the Chiefs. 3:15 to go. Up 10. Plenty of time. Mahomes will throw again. 4-man pressure. Steps up. Dirty pocket. He's going to run, and he's going to get hit and brought down at the 35-yard line by Jahad Campbell. Gain of 5. He's 2nd down and 5. Penalty flag. I think we're having a hold, though, back behind Patrick Mahomes.
Bring it back.
Definitely a hold. It is. Yep, bring him back. Yep. And that's Juwan Taylor, the right tackle.
Here we go. 1st and 20.
Okay.
Come on, defense. 3 minutes
Gotta like
left.
that. Yeah, they're holding on. Alex Hunt, looks like, was the one that they were holding on to.
By the way, Colts made a field goal as time expired to beat the Broncos 29-28.
Wow,
Comeback.
2-0. 2-0.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Kinda
Just get out of
crazy.
New York. That's all it took.
Kind of crazy.
1st and 20 at the Eagle 49. Mahomes takes a snap. 5-man pressure coming. Backpedaling. Still backpedaling. Steps up. Really deep home run ball. Man wide open. Tyquan Thornton. He got it. Touchdown. Beat Quinyon Mitchell. Wow. Wow. There's a lot
How
of
does
time
that
in this
happen?
game,
How
too,
does that
Josh.
happen?
Oh, my gosh.
A bomb like that, and they do it before the 2-minute warning, which means you have to get you have to get a first down. Like, they're going to have to get one first down.
The home run ball is the one thing you can't have happen, and Tyquan Thornton is running wide open again. Oh, my goodness.
Who was that supposed to be?
My
I mean,
wife
Reid
just texted,
Blankenship's
"This
the
is such an
safety,
Eagle game."
and he comes over to the top. I assume that it's Quinyon who's supposed to go back further. I don't know. It's hard to see from that angle, but
3 minutes left as Mahomes
there's enough time.
completes the touchdown drive. They get the extra point, and it's 20-7. There is so much time left. And now you have to get a first down if you're Philadelphia. You absolutely have to get a first down. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe that just happened. I am suddenly very sick. I thought we were about to start rolling here.
Yep.
Jeez, the one thing you can't have happen is a deep ball. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
Let
give
them
up
dink and
anything
dunk
short.
all the way down. Oh, my goodness.
They were out of timeouts. They're not going to stop it every single time. The clock is going to run. And the one thing that we don't want to do is that. So now it's like, all right, great. Let's. Oh, my gosh. It always comes out. It's just nail-biter situations during the regular season, it feels like. I know it's early. Guys adjusting, figuring things out. But, man, that's one of those. Okay. Oh, just one first down. We still got it. I mean, it's all in control. If the offense can get a first down, we're fine.
So sick that just happened. Oh, my gosh. They're going onside. Really? Wait. How does the math work on an onside kick here? Because then you're putting Philadelphia in scoring territory. They have a 2 minute. They have the 2 minute warning and 3 minutes left. 40 times 3 is 120 seconds. I don't. Does the math work? They're doing it.
I guess the assumption is that they would rather, I don't know, try to still get a stop, and even if the Eagles get 3 points out of it, then they just go try to score a touchdown again.
Doesn't matter. A.J. Brown secures that nice and easy. Good catch there by Brown. Didn't even go 10 yards. And so now, 2:59 to go. Philly's at the Chief 40. I don't fully understand that.
No, a little bit strange, but Andy Reid's had a couple of those. You think about the fourth down, go for it in their own territory.
Weird.
Okay.
Very strange. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, but whatever. Either way, we need a little Kev Patullo magic here. You could not run the ball 3 straight times and punt. And even a field goal scares me here, Josh. Like, the Chiefs cannot touch the football again. They cannot touch the football again. I don't care what it takes.
Shout out to Fred.
You need at least 2 first downs.
Adam with a 5 asking if it'd be
downs.
too risky
Ball's
to do play action.
41-yard line. I'm fine with it. 41-yard line of KC. Here comes a first down under center run. Barkley left side. Nice size hole. Saquon Barkley.
Go.
He's got 9. Oh, very close to a first down. That's exactly what the doctor ordered on 1st and 10. And he will be a yard short. And the Chiefs cannot stop the clock. But Philly will have to run one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Great block by Landon Dickerson. Ooh, that was
There
huge.
we go. Yes.
That was
big
massive.
hole.
That was massive.
Keep going. Now you would almost just, pick it up here. You're gonna have one more play, pick it up, then you get the 2-minute warning, and then it's even if you don't get it, there's not very much time, but you just one more first down after this. Like, that's it.
Yep. They can snap the clock, snap the ball. Oh, the Chiefs just jumped off sides? They did.
Oh, because they...
That way they can give him the first down and stop the clock, I guess.
Go ahead and get it to stop at the 2-minute.
Okay. Yep, so 2:13, the clock stops. They will call offside here. Give Philly a first down. But shouldn't you be able to also run 10 seconds off the clock, right? Well, no, I guess not. So it did happen. First down, Philadelphia.
Can they not decline it, though? Because Sirianni was saying we want to decline it.
Oh, yeah. He wanted to decline it. It's a great point. Yeah, so Philly has declined it.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
But it does technically stop the clock until they put the football down, and then they should start winding it, right?
Well, either way, they were going to have to run a play before the 2-minute warning.
Well, now the clock's not running.
But either way, they're going to have to run a play. I think they were wanting to give them the first down to automatically then get a stop, and then it'd be second down with a 2-minute warning. This time it'll be first down with a 2-minute warning, so it's an extra play.
2nd and 1, brotherly shove up the middle, and Hurts obviously got it. And that'll be a first down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So you are right, Josh. That worked out. Everyone's signaling first down. 2-minute warning, birds up 3, and they cannot stop the clock again. That is Kansas City, and you are a first down away from fully icing this, but at minimum, Mahomes will not have a lot of time left.
There we go. One more first down. Let's just get it. Not even risk anything. Give him back to it. Keller with a 2. Philly is always too conservative on offense. Well, it's still early. I get you, but I think it's going to be all right. Still trusting it. Armchair back with 2 more, but I'm overreacting. Fellow Eagles fans, prepare. Continuing with that. Prepare for the doom and gloom this season. We'll see. I think we're fine. I think it's a little bit of overreaction. We're very, very early in this season. Tyler with
I
a
think
10.
so.
I know you're family friendly, so I appreciate that. So drives extended by effing penalties. Yes, it
Thank you.
continues to
Thank you for
be.
keeping it family friendly. Yep. Yeah, a
We
lot of
appreciate
penalties.
it,
It's
Tyler.
not going to be a clean game. We're not going to leave this like the Super Bowl where Philly dominated everything. But if they come out with a win here, Josh, despite all of the nonsense, and there's been a lot of good and bad, a lot of bad penalties, the blown coverages, the passing attack's been non-existent. If they still go to Arrowhead and send the Chiefs to 0-2, I'm going to be very positive tomorrow. Very positive tomorrow.
100%. Yep. I don't care
A
who you
lot
are.
of people had us losing this game.
Tons. Yeah, you're right. It's the reason the line was the way it was, even with the injuries. Anthony S. Carolina just recovered an onside kick, but we are better. That's true. They did. They actually have a chance to somehow pull this thing off as they're driving.
They might be able to.
At Arizona's 33-yard line. If they score a touchdown, they would win the game, being down massive.
Yep. That would be pretty crazy if they can actually pull it off.
Linda from New Jersey, appreciate the 2. I didn't see a comment, but we always appreciate the support. Thank you for that. Christopher with a 2. Also, Adoria's trash can. Please start Bennett next week. He was much better though. Like that's again,
he was better this week.
I would be shocked if Vic Fangio goes back, watches the film, he's like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make the switch. Like it's going to take, sadly as it is, it's going to take another performance similar to the Dallas one, where he's just giving up everything.
I think so.
And then Fangio goes and makes the switch. He was better.
Yep, I agree.
Matt with a 50 bomb, as we're still in commercial break here from the 2-minute warning. A 50 saying fly goes fly, Hurts MVP. He does what it takes to win.
I'll take whatever it takes to win. I know people are going to be upset. Whatever it takes to win.
Not the gaudy numbers, not the big numbers from some other guys, but as Jalen has said time and time again, it doesn't matter what it looks like. As long as we get the win, contribution over credit. It looks like they're short on that last play. Is that right? Because they do have the technology, so they're saying they were short by 6 inches.
They reviewed, and he's 6 inches short. Oh, my goodness.
But that's the best case scenario, though.
He's clearly across the line to gain there.
But that's the best case scenario. That's worse for Kansas City, because now you get the first down, the game's over. If we get this, the game is over here. So a tush-push to end the game. Let's go.
Here you go. 3rd and inches. Hurts takes the snap. Forward he goes, and he clearly got that one. 2 yards, maybe more. And they will be perfect on brotherly shoves. I mean, I guess that previous one isn't perfect because they didn't get it, but pretty darn perfect.
That's true. Yeah.
They are going to win this football game, Josh.
That's ball game. That's it. There's not enough plays.
Football game. The Chiefs are saying they have a fumble recovery here. The Chiefs are saying they have the football. And Hurts does not have the ball at the bottom of the pile. They are saying Chiefs football. No. Yeah, but where's forward progress, right? Yeah, first down Philadelphia. Yeah, you can't rip it out of his hands after it's already finished. Yeah. It's not going to happen.
I mean, I guess they'll review it, so you wonder if they're going to look at something, but what could you possibly see in a pile like that? Like,
definitely not a fumble. No. Okay, Philly burns a timeout because they're going to run out of time, but 1:13 to go. This game's over. Philadelphia is going to win. There's 1:13 left. Philadelphia's going to go to 2-0, baby, and beat the Chiefs. Let's go.
It's kind of strange, though, as they're looking over this whole thing. They're going to show the replay because they're going to try to, figure out, can they determine that there was some sort of fumble. But, yeah, Jalen's still got it clearly right there. It's maybe at that point where they lose it, but.
Ball game. Yeah, they just said no fumble. Clearly no fumble.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne, are we going to be at the game next week? We are not going to be at the game next week as they play the Rams in Philadelphia. Just FYI. Yep. Sorry. Not going to be there.
Derek Perry with a 5. Play caller needs to be less conservative, but hey, 2-0 is 2-0. And that is all that matters. You're right. You got to add some things, a few more wrinkles.
All it takes. We will take it. And there's the knee.
It's a dub. Ultimately, it's what it is. It's a win. And this is not a win versus a team that, you're like, okay, well, it's not a great team or an easy environment, everything else. It's on the road in Arrowhead, a team that wants revenge. Yes, I get it that they have injuries, but 2-0, first 3-game losing streak for Patrick Mahomes in his career. Let's go.
Let's
Got it
go.
done.
They won the game. They won the game. It's all that matters. They won the game.
And
baby.
I understand the
2-0.
comments.
Let's go.
The ugly comments. This was not great. It should have been better. Everything else. But they did it.
I love it. I love it.
And we get to play the song. Come on.
Play the song. And we're 2-0. And Jalen Hurts has a winning record against Patrick Mahomes. He's never lost at Arrowhead. Come on. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Come on. I will take it every day of the week.
Yes, sir. John with the 20 bomb. Go Birds. Go Birds, baby.
Go
Got
Birds.
that
Let's
dub.
go. Let's go. 0-2. How about that? I would love the Chiefs to stink this year.
Eagles. Eagles. Yeah, how fun would that be? If they miss the playoffs, could you imagine? Chiefs don't even make the playoffs.
That would be very fun.
Then you would be looking back at this game as not a quality victory. But again, we're not playing college football. This is the NFL. A win's a win. All right. Well, speaking of,
let's go.
As we do for the giveaways and everything else, got the giveaway for those that took Saquon Barkley as the first touchdown scorer. There was 187 individuals there. So I will make sure
there you go.
And get this set up here. And all right, we got. I think I've got this thing ready. I'll share the screen. And good luck all. This is for the first touchdown score.
Okay.
If I can get it set up on the screen correctly. Here we go. All right.
Yep.
So, good luck all. 187 of you. Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles won. Who will it be?
And the Eagles won. Who will it be? Let's see.
It was Steph8592. Steph.
Okay.
8592. With a comment of Saquon Barkley, first touchdown, go Birds. That was from the video, the preview. And you have a chance, assuming that I hear from you. It could be here, which would be great, but otherwise I'll mention it on the game recap video and everything else. So you got a chance. Just DM me on one of the socials or email me, thephillyspecialshow@gmail.com. You'll have a week to claim that and get the tickets. I got to confirm it's your, the real you and everything else, but I'll respond back to the video as well so that you get multiple options, chances, whatever, that you know that you won those. But congratulations, you won. Out of the 187 people that did say Saquon Barkley would score first, the Eagles won and you won. So congrats again. Steph, 8592.
Yep. There you go. Congratulations. Big time.
Okay, got several other super chats also that have come in the meantime as well. So Heath with a 20 bomb saying, I can't wait to hear Nick Wrong cry. Go Birds.
I listen, Mahomes had that Tyquan Thornton touchdown. That was nice, but he missed a lot of throws today. That was a really rough day for Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's been bad the first 2 weeks of the season. People are starting to murmur. That's all I'm going to say. People are starting to murmur.
Mm-hmm. That they are. Tony Cadillac with the 5, ELGSES, own the Shrefs. That's also a mistypo there, but intentional, I think. Make Mahomes look like Arch Manning. Well, okay. It's didn't put up the good numbers either, so he was looking pretty poor.
I would say so.
Chelsea with a 2.
Oh, man.
Hopefully, Adoree can get it together next week. I felt like
next week's going to be a real test.
It felt like he was good today, though.
Next week's going to be. I thought he was fine today.
He's got a challenge, absolutely.
Yes, 100%. But he's got Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams and the rest of the Rams looking for revenge. But at least you are at 2-0. That is all that matters, is winning football games right now. They struggled in the Saints game. Remember the Saints offense last year, where they barely pulled it out. And we're all freaking out. The fact that they are winning football games is what matters. They lost to the Falcons in week 2. They could have blown this lead. They didn't. I'm going to take it. I'm going to be happy about it. I will take it.
Yep. I'm 100%, as the dogs have busted into the studio now. They're ready to celebrate.
They're hungry.
Linda with a 2. Moved to Florida and miss Eagles games on TV. Thank you for the coverage. We appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I'll make it possible.
You're welcome. That's what we're here for.
Tal with a 5. I didn't see a comment, but we appreciate the support there also. Eric, OMG, my heart, LOL, with a 2. Yes, it was a little anxiety-inducing at times, but it's what we live for. It's Eagles games.
Yep.
Derilli with 2. Also, we need to fix the passing offense immediately. I'm fine with it. I think it's going to be okay. Even with Kellen Moore, we were talking about this a second ago. The Eagles had tons of games of Jalen Hurts throwing 120 yards, and they were winning games. The defense,
it's true.
Holding serve, offense kind of like, yeah, maybe not. Are they going to struggle? Will they be able to figure things out? But they did it whenever it mattered. So yes, can it be better? Absolutely. Are we concerned that it's going to be a struggle? I think there's time. Still believe in a chance there. Adam with a 5. Results, not recognition. Wins over stats. 2-0, baby.
I think we got plenty of time. People are going to be upset. That's fine, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Yes. Yep. Let's see. You can fix minor things. You can't fix losses. And that is true.
That's a great point. Great point. 100%. Can't fix losses.
Tal with 2 more also says offensive coordinator sucks, as we continue to get lots of those comments. I understand it why, but it's just, I feel like a slight overreaction. Maybe just pause for a second. Kamali with the 2. Why do we stay in pistol like a D3 college?
A lot of pistol.
They like that formation. I understand there's some frustration with it, but Tony, no, I totally got your joke of the ELGSES. I know why. I know the mayor and everything else. The Chiefs one. I see the Chiefs and refs. So Trefs. Okay, all right, I got it. I totally understood the Philly one. The Chiefs one. It took me a second. Philly boy with a 10. Not too many Birds fans out here, so watching your podcast is like watching with friends. Go Birds. That's what we're hoping for. Appreciate that.
There you go.
A heinous load with 2. Ugly win, but style points don't win games. Go Birds. That's what it's all about. Just get the dub. And Shane with a 10. Yep, fly Eagles fly. Go Birds. Appreciate that, Shane. Appreciate you always on the streams. You're rolling. And then Tony, yeah, like I said, I saw your comment. I understood the first part, but was not as well for the other one. Leon with a 2. I think this is the maybe the final super chat here, I believe. Leon with a 2. I love your optimism, but Adoree is horrible. Horrible. He was much better today. I'm sorry. You got to call it like it is.
I thought he was better today. Yeah. I mean, is he the second coming of, prime Deion Sanders? No, but he is very good. He's very good. I wish we had someone better. Very good this week. He was fine this week.
For sure.
Say that.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. There were lots of guys who made mistakes today, right? And I don't think Adoree Jackson was at the top of that list. Cooper DeJean struggled at times. I don't know who that was at the end, whether Reid Blankenship, Quinyon Mitchell, whoever gave it the touchdown to Tyquan Thornton. Just some moments. But, he was definitely much better. Oscar and others, yes, I know you guys predicted the Saquon. I already rolled or spun for the winner. So it was Steph 8592. Steph 8592 was one of the 187 that predicted the first touchdown score. So that was who won the giveaway. They got a chance to claim the tickets. Otherwise, if not, then I will go back and pick one of the other individuals that correctly called the touchdown. But they'll have a week to claim.
There you go.
Again, congrats to Steph. I'll mention it on the upcoming game recap video as well. But we appreciate you guys hanging out. As always, could not do this without you guys. Kudos to Underdog as well for the sponsor. Also, Kamali looks like last super chat here with a 5. Says, I have faith in Pat, but damn did Kellen take, or Patullo, I guess, with Pat, but Patullo, but damn did Kellen take the playbook with him.
Hopefully they can get the playbook back from Kellen Moore. We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Yeah. They got time. Remember last season? Or did
They got time.
We want them to look better, but lots of teams are still finding themselves. They're slowly getting it together. Need to look better. So we're
100%.
We're all right. We got the dub, 2-0, leading the NFC East. How about that? And it's just getting better.
That's all that matters. So, yep, 100%. That's all. That's literally all that matters. Is that you're 2-0.
There we go. All right. I think it's the last one. So again, appreciate you guys. More videos to come. Recaps coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned. Also, lots of other stuff. Giveaways like crazy. You guys know that. So as always, appreciate you. Birds 2-0. We'll see you. Go Birds.
Go Birds.